Like, share, subscribe. It's Saturday. I'm sitting here watching some college football right now. We'll be with y'all here for about a couple hours watching USC and Notre Dame. Great time of the year. We're just gonna wait till everybody come on in. My team lost today. Georgia won today against Ole Miss. That was a good game. A lot of people out here happy that the Miami Hurricanes lost because Cristobal used to be the coach for U of O. I was just happy about it because I'm not a Hurricane fan. Never have. I do respect the players that come from there, any any college level. Yeah, that was start off college football. There was two upsets last night. Just set up for this day today. That's more upsets. It's gonna be very interesting. USC driving now, second and 6. You might be ahead of me because you might be on the East Coast, couple seconds behind. Yada yada yada. Right up the gut. That's first and goal. That call is that a penalty? Yeah, I don't have my volume up because I ain't trying to get no copyright strikes. There's a false start against USC. USC is coming to 5-1 on the season. Notre Dame lost their first two games, but it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. This is a big game though for them, for either one. Need a shotgun. That pressure came. That blitz. What they gonna do on second and goal now? Throws in the end zone corner. Did he get in? They said touchdown. In college, you only need one leg down. As USC scored on the fade, but we already know all calls are reviewed. And he did. He got both of them. Tried the other one too. Yeah, that's a touchdown, man. And C went down the field and scored on the. It doesn't rain in Southern California. Yeah, ain't no disputing that. That's a touchdown. Yeah, college football is only one. Salute, Tony. It's 7-0. We're gonna see. Let me check out the scores right now. It's gonna be a lot of shuffling. Arizona State is about to upset Texas Tech.
Hello, T Price.
And then just sitting there watching college football. I'm waiting for James to come up in here because James was cooking on his channel. And I told him I'll come on here for a couple hours. He probably charging his phone up now. Just sitting there watching the game. I know Ron Todd watching the game. His team playing.
How was your day today, man?
Just another typical, you know, gotta repair the pieces at work, right? From and still do, just typical stuff. It's just a little extra stuff that, it just blows my mind, but that's just how people are. So it is what it is. It's just what cracks me up with people is just they be like, they complain about so much. I'm like, the people that complain so much compared to the people that actually do a bot has a legit claim is video evidence of work. Then when I came to this woman, straight, just yeah, this was just what my typical Mondays and everything. So it was cool. Nice
Well,
day out there. Nice day out today. So it's all good today out here on the coast. No complaints.
I learned in my 4,700 years on this earth that whenever you have to deal with the public, you have more bad days than good days because people just don't know how to be cordial. So even when you're having a great day personally, certain customers make it very, very, very hard to keep that positive attitude going. Shout out to you, James.
What's up, big brother?
Oh, nothing. I heard you cooking yesterday. I couldn't get on before you got off, but it's always a pleasure to talk to you, big man.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, Jane just got done cooking on his channel. That's why I sent it to you. I sent it to everybody. Didn't know that James was cooking. YouTube, they don't, just because you subscribe to a person don't mean you're going to get their alerts. I don't care if you unsubscribe and all this. Nah, that junk don't work.
You want to hear something funny?
What's going on?
They don't even alert me with 2 Raw or Ticket no more.
Yeah. It's been like that, though. Lions Den basketball. It's community's been like that.
Yeah, 2 Raw was the first streamer or a content creator that I subscribed to, then Ticket, then Dreamers Pro, then yourself. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I am subscribed to James' channel, but I get 0 notifications. They'll give me notifications of shit that I don't even watch before they'll give me 2 Raw or Tickets.
Yeah, it is what it is, That's why when I first started, I was just like, me and James had a conversation. It was like, man, they know who you is, man. They know who you are, man. When you like, and it's just, and I agree with it too. You fight against the machine. You know what I mean? That people that actually going against knowledge and oh yeah, he's gone. He's gone. You gonna get him? Okay. You need to get him. That dude was almost gone. Notre Dame needed that. But anyway, no, he was just telling me how the game is gonna be on here. Yeah, it is. But I ain't a fool though. Like Luther. I don't wanna be a fool. Hey, I got on my shirt day too, man. I got my shirt on today too. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Show do. Hold up.
Man, for that interview right now, you know Shannon Sharp they put some pieces out. Normally when people do
Mm-hmm.
club shake, the bitch drop
Mm-hmm.
ASAP.
Well done, T Price.
You know what I
Well
mean? So
done.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. That's how I feel like about these media people, and that's why I said like these people. And when me and James, we've been going against these people, male or female. You know, y'all want to act like these people take these people thoughts like gold, and Notre Dame just score right back just like that. It's gonna like,
hey, you see Steven Jackson and Corey Holcomb going off on that phone.
oh, you know, Corey Holcomb gonna go in. Corey Holcomb don't hold no punches.
He tried to say if that was his wife, this and that. But
Mm-hmm.
that boy showed up on Stephen A. show. Now all of a sudden this nigga ain't there. He's one who I had
Right.
a book signing in another state, and that nigga, oh man, he must have knew that dude was gonna come check his punk ass. Cause that what I'd have
Mm-hmm.
do, and I show up every day till your ass show up. Just don't tell him I'm coming, cause he the type of nigga if you tell him he coming, now he
He'll
got the
call off from
flu,
work. Right.
this, that, yeah, this nigga gonna be ducking that fucking smoke with it.
Hey,
George
James.
Jefferson looking mad.
James, he gonna fake another shoulder injury, but this time it's gonna be with the left shoulder instead of the right
I'm
shoulder.
telling you now. Nigga fucking hoe, man. Then they look, they protected by the machine. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So LeBron in the same situation. That's why he was able to go down there and check Stephen A. They both on the same fucking payroll. You ask me.
The
They
only
They
both on the
difference,
both
elbow
they
with the
both just
same
alike. If
motherfucker.
you say, if you ask me, they both the same ways, but in different game. They both snake people. But I don't know about getting that. He don't. Stephen A. did. Claim that. I seen that little run. He got some people paid on ESPN, but a lot of people use snake too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just seeing how I've been seeing it. Them two just alike to me, bro. That's why they can't stand each other, man.
I look at it like this. They both hormonal. That's why LeBron James had to get the depot shot. And you get your depot shot in your ass. So that's the real reason why he's out until mid-November with ass soreness, because he got his birth control
Here we
back
go.
on again.
Martavis, man. You about to see how this boy gets down, man. Martavis crazy, man. He be coming up the
Hey,
top
the
rope. Go
whole
ahead,
thing
man.
I'm saying is since the season about to start, it's drug testing time.
And that's another thing.
Mm.
So why the fuck you always missing the beginning of the season now lately? Because they know they coming from drug tests to start the season around that time.
Because, see, look at this. Allegedly, because I'm in my 40s, I know you in your 40s too, right, James? So your testosterone is not supposed to be at a certain level in your 40s. If it's at an elevated level for a 40-year-old, that's red flags.
Yeah.
So if you sit out while you cycling and then come back in mid-November after maybe about 10 games or so, then some of that testosterone will come down into a normal rate. But the
So you
question
gonna
I
tell me this nigga buying butt plugs too?
look,
What?
I don't put nothing past LeBron James nowadays. I really don't. You have to remember, this is a nigga that went to Diddy parties and everything
Allegedly.
went at Diddy parties allegedly.
Man,
So
we ain't trying to get canceled. You know that this is a cancel culture. They saw
allegedly, everything I said is allegedly, besides the truth. But when it comes out, that somebody said very, very vividly. I don't remember if it was cousin Dion or maybe it would have been Uncle Ron time, but this man is scared to death to retire because if he retires, all those snakes, all those bones, all that shit's coming out the closet, and they're gonna be wearing the same crown that LeBron be trying to wear. And they tried to do it. Go ahead, James.
No, I'm gonna wait for you to finish, but
Yeah, they did it to Jordan or tried to do it to Jordan. You know, it's still this man has been in the grave for 5 fucking years and they still doing it to Kobe. What makes you think they're not going to do it to LeBron?
LeBron gonna get the ultimate though. Like Jay Reed gonna get the ultimate because of how the NBA, and that's what I've been saying when that stream. I don't know, Ticket still had that stream when everybody was sitting. I think me and James was on there when I sat there and said I ain't never seen a man that has so much power like the way that he did. And he did. Was able to orchestrate, do whatever he wanted to do. Got his, yeah, shout out to you. Got your son in the league. Okay, that's fine, but look what you did for the price of that. Now your son is low managing games. Missed the last preseason game. This is what we doing. Even though you're not very good to me, and I've been saying you're a Make-A-Wish kid. But anyway, yeah, the more I'm the one that called him down in the beginning, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, and I watched his whole career, bro. I know everybody think his brother gonna be better. Like, we'll see. Like this is one thing that's to me that's we already know why he don't want to retire. Okay, I know that, but this is a deeper angle though too. The more he sit there and play, the more he exposes himself of chasing the ghost and failing at a alarm right in front of everybody. And my main question for the mainstream media is who's going to be the one that's going to throw the rock and throw your hand? Because y'all been preaching his praises. Clutch Sports had the strangle on the league for all these years. You got 50% of the clientele in the NBA. Come on, man.
But not just that, we're starting to find out that all that, being suspicious that there's plants in the media. Look what just came out about that white boy.
Brenneman? Man, of course. We already knew that already. I know I did.
He single-handedly was the one that put out the vampire statement on Russell Westbrook, knowing now that what we know, that came directly from LeBron James' mouth. So all this shit that I hear or heard about, well, he cares about the black man. Yeah, on the outside, in front of the media, he cares about him. But he single-handedly had the narrative continue to play that destroyed Russell Westbrook's reputation. And then
let's stick right there with Russell Westbrook because I seen the video too, and I understand why. I understand why he didn't want to sign it because what look what the Lakers look. Everybody know this is why I don't understand why these people and these fanboys. I know y'all ran it on TikTok because y'all don't come on YouTube. It's just one of y'all, but y'all ran the TikTok and Twitch and all this other stuff. But y'all can't sit there and run this little stupid behind game and logic. How this dude is the greatest player of all time, and look how many players that he derailed in his career. Name another great player ever did the stuff that this man did. And as an NBA gang, James, we already know. We don't care how many stats you get. When you get there, what did you do? That always answers the question. Period. Y'all can deflect and everybody else gets smoked, but this man gets exonerated. It's everybody's fault. Oh, he was supposed to win in 2007. Man, that was one of the worst finals Tim Duncan ever played in.
Hey, don't get me started on Sandy Duncan because he should have took over in that finals and won the finals MVP, but Tony Parker's the one that ended up winning it. So that's where Tim Duncan started to lose credibility in my book, but that's neither here nor there. The biggest thing is you got ex-football players out here with CTE, like fucking Marcellus Wally, talking about LeBron James is better than 98% of the fucking league. At what? jacking up half court shots and airballing free throws. Well, I was under the impression that an NBA player is supposed to play both ends of the damn court, something LeBron James has not did in 11 seasons.
You know what? I know you play football, and I know you and Max are. I've been following you for a long time. I remember you used to work for the L.A. Clippers, and you was on ESPN Sports Radio. Y'all used to shit on Kobe all the time, bro. Right when they start winning their championships, I never forget that, bro. I'm like, man, but I understand it's the Clipper, but I was like, it's y'all two that was doing it. And then to see Max sit there and switch up and everything like that. But I don't take Marcus Riley seriously at all, man. I'm sorry.
The only Marcellus that I took seriously is the Marcellus from fucking Pulp Fiction. How the hell Marcellus Wiley gonna sit up there and talk about what it takes to win a championship, and he played football and didn't even sniff a goddamn Super Bowl? So you can miss me with all that what it takes to win a championship when you couldn't even win a championship in your own goddamn sport. So stick to football. Don't mention basketball. Stick to your beef with Ryan Clark. Stay the hell away from basketball. Please, pretty please with sugar on top, because that CTE is just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. What's next? You're going to say Ronald McDonald's a better player than fucking 98% of the league? Get the fuck out of here, Marcellus Wiley.
Hey, you know why I'm pissed off too, though? Because this nigga keep talking about when Pat Bev said it's not it's the Lakers' fault. You already knew that, Shannon Sharp, but you trying to save face for the role player so bad, you making yourself look stupid.
Okay, I'm coming off the top rope again. Shannon Sharp, your weak ass sits up there and says that Michael Jordan was not asked to do what LeBron James was asked to do. Did you not see his first fucking 7 seasons in the league? Did you not see when he averaged 32, 8, and 8? And you sit up there, get on the damn desk, do the percolator with a dick in one hand and a microphone in the other hand and say, LeBron, 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 LeBron? Michael Jordan was asked to do everything for a Chicago Bulls team that had a lot of cokeheads and bad players on the team that was jealous of Michael Jordan. They didn't go out there and get him a aging basketball player that was on the level of Shaq, or another player that was on the level of Jameson. They didn't go out and get him Mo Williams. Jordan, it was either Jordan score 60 or we lose by 40.
Say, bro, all them dudes was cooking LeBron's stupid ass. That's why he wanted them on that team. People ain't gonna take it that dude, but I'm here to let it be known though. Jameson dropped 51 on his stupid ass. Mo Williams had just scorched his ass a couple of games before that, and all of a sudden now you getting traded to over there. Like, man, that's why Carmelo said, well, that's what we doing now. Carmelo now were bapping them niggas, man. For real. That team looked like it had its promise to do something. Now, all of a sudden, midway through the season, Iman Shumpert and J.R. Smith get ripped from the soul of this man. Come on, bro. That shit ain't right, dog, to help this bum-ass nigga, dog. Like, all the fugazi in this, all the shit is over with. The day of the Geechee is over, man. You can't put no veil over no real nigga. You gotta just do your homework and pay close attention. The ones who not paying close attention, that's the ones who still dick ride hanging on and all the hell, like they swinging through the jungle on this nigga balls. But the niggas that's waking up, they know what it's hitting for, man. You can't hide the truth forever, bro. And I told y'all, they should have never gave a nigga no shit like this. Because real niggas who you trying to silence, man, silence me. How you gonna silence the truth?
Right. That part. We've been on this kind of stuff, man. These people just not waking up. Man, y'all got a long way to go, bro. For real.
And how in the hell am I going to sit up there and believe a nigga that said, hey, I'm being shook down, but as soon as the video go live, he's sitting over there sending the bitch a fucking offer sheet? That means you don't even believe in your own fucking integrity. How in the fuck is Shannon Sharp going to talk about basketball and he can't even get his fucking life together? How the fuck is he going to dick ride somebody that plays basketball and he's just as much as in hot water as LeBron is in his own personal fucking life? Hey, I don't get that.
Hey, that's what I'm telling you right now. Joe Rocks and have this fucking hand.
Exactly, and I'm going to tell you why. My favorite saying that I learned when I was a kid, and it's so true. People tell on themselves all the time. Just give them time. You see how he was just yapping about others, and it ain't just many people. Like that's one thing about you got your spirituality. You can see right through this mess, man. And like, yeah, and it feel that's how one of my favorite saying is I don't understand how people could think Jay Reed is the greatest player of all time. It's like the episode of Boondocks when the grandkids try to convince granddad that they was dating a stripper. Even a pimp named Slipback came to the house and everything, and he still wasn't convinced, and he still was down on bended knee at the end. That's how these fans are, man. That's why I don't be taking these people seriously no more, man. And they keep throwing this dude, throwing everybody, throwing these excuses and they act like Aiton's gonna do something, man. The Lakers ain't doing nothing, man. Even with the help with the referees and everything, man, they still don't ain't doing nothing. He let Divincenzo, Villanova played with Brunson, won them national championships, beat my team to get one. Pissed me off when they did too. Them niggas couldn't miss nothing, bro. I'm telling you. And then that was when Colin Gillespie, he's now, hey, you see your boy James was busting them up from for the Suns. All he needed is an opportunity. Jared Butler from Louisiana was straight yakking them boys the other night. He had 35. All that dude needed is a chance, man. That dude won a national championship and had to go to the G League. What kind of stuff is that, bro? You win a chip and you got to go to the G League, bounce around, and hey, he's in a good spot to. I'm rooting for the guy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, I know who spot he should have.
oh yeah,
James
yeah.
over there driving. You going to get some fried chicken, ain't you, big man?
I just come from getting gas for work in the morning because I won't get up and have to do that shit early. I be like to get all my
So
rest.
you get to sleep in a little bit extra.
Hell yeah. So I just ran to the gas station right quick, right around the corner. Cause my shit was thirsty.
Gas
But
light on.
it wasn't on, but I wasn't about to. I know once I get up in the morning and I got a quarter tank of gas, I ain't stopping. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna drive all the way back home like that until I get off from work probably. But I get that shit from my grandpa, man. This nigga used to be on E. I say, Grandpa, look at it. He said, nah, we all right. We gonna make it. God got us. Man, look, I ain't got time to be pushing this bitch though. But this hot as pelican piss out here. You talking about God got us. Boy, God ain't got nothing to do with us riding on E. You got money. Fill this bitch up.
But did y'all ever run out of gas though?
No, I
So
ain't gonna
God
lie.
got you.
We never ran out of gas, dog. That's where I get that shit from. I be saying that to myself. God got me shit. I'm gonna ride this bitch till I can't ride
See,
it.
he passed it on to you, James. See how that
Yeah,
worked?
yeah,
I
that's
just
funny
said,
though,
hey,
man.
dog.
Hey, my
That
dad
nigga
didn't
used to
play
have
about
me.
that
Boy,
stuff.
only thing I used to be scared of, because Louisiana gotta have a lot of bridges. You go on the incline, that gas tilt the wrong way, that bitch gonna conk out. So
Yeah.
we gotta stay on the even ground if we gonna be riding on E. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't mad at you, but when I used to do security, I used to make sure that I kept at least a half a tank because if I need to get the hell out of from downtown, I'm trying. I'm gonna look. I don't care if you jump out in front of my car. The cops will have to just meet me at the house because I had to be at work doing security when the Blues won the damn championship, and it took me 45 minutes just to get from the 14th Street to Pine Street, which is like 6 blocks away. Everybody in the damn street celebrating, got their blinkies out, shooting them in the air, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know, maybe I should just go ahead and call off, turn back around. But they clowned all damn night. Police was up at that building all damn night because they were partying hardy. But I get you. When it's time to go, it's time to go.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, bro. I just coming through different eras, you learn to appreciate certain things they have to offer. But when it get out of hand and get as bad as it got in this era, far as what they got to do to win, how they manipulate the system. For us, look, you wanted Russell Westbrook, so why is the Russell Westbrook slander anyway? You broke up a championship caliber team to sign Russell Westbrook.
Because, James, let's go back to Ticket Stream when I said this the first time. Jay Reed from Akron knew that if he wins with Russell Westbrook, that's something he has over KD. That's something he has over a lot of people. Nobody could win with Russell Westbrook but LeBron James. But guess what? It goes both ways. If you can't win with Westbrook, that means that your was that plug and play type of narrative doesn't work. That look, Kendrick Perkins took his funky fat flabby, stupid, dumbass up on ESPN and predicted that the damn Lakers will win 75 games at the start of the season.
He looks slow. Look like he rode the yellow bus. So
no, he looked like he put it in his nose and sniff it, allegedly.
I don't fuck with none of them niggas on that booger sugar. Fuck that shit. I did enough damage to my own community fucking with that shit. And I lost a lot of good people. For all different kind of genres, as far as hate, niggas just ain't know how to quit, whatever reason. Fuck, it just, man.
75 games though. Seriously.
Check this out. That roster that they had wasn't no way they were supposed to miss the playoffs. Now, mind you, they only won 33 games. Now, I'm glad you brought that up, too, that, it's two sides to the story. Damn, that's basically what you're saying. If I win with them, boom, I'm going to get praised. But if I don't, then we're going to use them as a scapegoat. But tell me this. All the dudes that played with Russell Westbrook at least made it to the fucking playoffs. Them niggas won 33 games, bro. Come on, bro. 33 games, bro. Let that sink in.
And I never forget. This is why I never forgive AD. I appreciate we did with his Laker, but whenever he came in there and he get out the game and he was acting all funny with Jay Reed and everything like that, I was like, you know what? I lost total respect for you after that, bro, because everybody that I always talk about, the man said what he's the greatest teammate anybody could have.
Absolutely, T. Price. Stay on that point right there. Because remember, Michael Jordan's an asshole. He's an asshole. He ain't like LeBron James. All his teammates love him. Well, why don't we go ask Russell Westbrook, who was a teammate? Why don't we go ask Love, who was a teammate? Why don't we go ask Chalmers, who was a goddamn teammate? How they feel about LeBron James? Will they say that, oh, he was a great teammate? Or will they say something different? Why don't we go ask Dwight Howard when he told him you acting like a bitch and he wanted to sit up there and puff out his goddamn chest and pout. So that's 4 teammates. So that's more. Go ahead.
Another thing too, and that was another thing too. When AD tried to go out on D12, barking on him like he was a slave, like he was a nothing behind dude in the league. I thought he was out of bounds on that.
Look,
when he was with the Lakers,
AD proved to me one thing and one thing. He proved to me that he's a fucking follower. When he came over there to the damn the Lakers, everybody was talking about that he's gonna be the focus, the ball, the offense, everything needs to roll through AD. The beginning of last year showed what the Lakers looked like those first 4 to 6 games when the damn offenses ran through AD. As soon as AD was averaging 36, 13, and 4, and they were winning, next thing you know, LeBron James want to sit up there and cry for the ball. Okay, he gets his 27, 9, and 9, but they go on a 4-game losing streak. He okay with that as long as he's getting his numbers. And guess what? AD didn't say shit. He just sat up there, shrugged his shoulders, and start doing what AD do. Start missing games because his foot hurt.
Tell me this, Ma. Why would I listen to a nigga who couldn't beat me to get to the finals in 2009 and needed me to help win because AD too soft, and you the one picked this nigga? You the one demised the whole franchise to go get this nigga, and you needed me and JaVale to help solidify him being that dude that y'all needed him to be throughout the season and the playoffs, even if it was in the bubble. But you gotta think about it. Every game they were losing game one. Besides in the finals, I think they jumped out like 2-0 on Miami or something like that. But every other game, Portland stole game one, Houston stole game one, and Denver stole game one.
Yep.
So they was beatable. Like it wasn't like, you know what I mean? Until they inserted Rondo and put Howard in there. That's when shit really started changing.
Well, I don't count the Disney Invitational Tournament as any type of NBA championship. You can miss me on that. When you don't have a crowd, when you don't have to go on the road, that's not a fucking playoff series. They might as well have the BCS plastered up on the damn floor. That was not an NBA playoffs. That was a Disney Invitational. It just so happened that the Lakers and the Heat played in the final of the damn Invitational. How is it that they were predicted to win the next 3 championships? They were. Nobody was talking about Miami. I'm sorry. Nobody was talking about Milwaukee that won the next year. Everybody thought Golden State was dead, who won 2022. Nobody talked about Denver, who won 2023. And nobody in the hell saw the Thunder coming, who won in 2024. Every year, the Lakers are always predicted some way, somehow, no matter what the pieces are, to make it to the finals. Why? Because they say LeBron James always gets his team to the finals. Well, the last time I checked, he didn't get them to the finals in 21, 22, 23, or 24. So where does this always come from? Always is supposed to be for Coca-Cola, not for LeBron James.
Almost doesn't count by Brandy. And everybody knows almost doesn't count.
Yeah. This is the thing. The LeBron James narrative is almost like the narrative of Rumpelstiltskin. It's a fucking fairy tale that I don't believe in.
This nigga said Rumpelstiltskin.
It is. LeBron James takes all his teams to the finals. Look, LeBron James hasn't been in the finals since 2018.
How many first round exits he has since he been to the Lakers uniform?
I got my hand raised, T Price. Call on me, please.
Yes, Martavian for 500, please.
More than Kobe and more than fucking Michael Jordan. He has more first round exits than both players combined, but he's the GOAT.
Now, listen to this, though. You don't know why I be tripping out of this bum ass nigga? Because he begged for his respect. And that nigga can't get out the first round. But see how I told y'all, it's the Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West. Then they go over there to the West Cave and get out the fucking first round, man. Get this fucking shit water.
Man,
I used to live downtown.
We tried to tell them for years, James, when he signed that, man, he's going to dominate the West. Like, no, he's not, bro. Like, dude, the West has always been wicked, man. Every team got 50 wins, bro. Like cut this stuff out, bro.
I like Wicked Off Trespass. That was my dog, Wicked.
Yeah, Wicked.
Oh, you talking about Trespass with what's his name and Bill Paxton when they was fighting over that gold?
When they fight over that gold with King James. That was the real King James right there. I don't know who the fuck we
Finn Tutuola?
Ice-T was on that bitch. Ice Cube. I might watch that right now. I ain't lying.
Damn, I forgot the name of that. Thank you, James. That has Zeus walking around in those damn cleats.
Yeah. And the name of a Trespass, though.
I forgot the name of it. It was Williams Sadler. Yeah, the dude that was in Die Hard 2 as the bad guy. And Bill Paxton. Construction workers going into an abandoned building, finding that gold, and then the real boys pull up. Wait, didn't know?
Remember how they get the paper? They went to go put this fire out in the beginning of the movie, and the dude gave him that paper and ran out, and he had 2 left shoes. That boy said he never could get his shoes on right. I'm telling that my shit, dog. I got so many fire movies, boy. I just been this bitch be moving out, and you wonder why I be watching this water whip that shit. I like straight drop me, dog. And I ain't never sold water with crack in my day in my life. And if it was sold, I was bringing it back. I need that payada. I don't need that boo boo. Because it's gonna be hard for me to sell it. It got 1,000 niggas out just selling crack. I need that butter. I'm just being real. Don't give me no role play and talking about eat a goat. I don't want to hear that shit. That shit don't work on me.
Sure don't, man. Here,
Anybody that has to pass the last shot to Austin Reeves for a 3 at the buzzer is not nobody I'm putting on my goddamn Mount Rushmore as number one. Anybody that hasn't
basketball play.
You're right. Basketball player is the one that wins the game. All right. When Michael Jordan has a mismatch, damn if Tony Kukoc is open.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. So tell you, look, that's his bailout.
Oh,
I made the right basketball play, and I do it again and again and again. Nigga, that's why you got a losing record again and again and again. Right? For the life of me, like I tell people, this nigga was talking about begging for his respect, get to the West Campus, get out the fucking first round. See, you're talking too fast. Soon they gave you that bubble ring, you carried your stupid ass over there and open your mouth anyway, talking about something.
I want my respect too.
I want my respect too. And look, your bitch ass came and get out the first round now. I told niggas ever since Kobe Bryant, and people don't believe me, dog. That shit be real, boy. That nigga never liked Kobe, dog. That nigga always hated on Kobe, and I think they plotted on that man.
Look, that's a very sensitive subject for me because I've been doing some independent research, and the more I do the independent research, the more things are starting to reveal themselves. But I'm gonna tell you this right now from my vantage point. Now I've never been a Laker fan. I don't have a dog in the fight in LA. I respect Kobe more of the last 5 years of his career than the first years of his career, just because I was hung up on he's trying to act like Jordan and this, that, and other. But the more I started to see what he was about, the more I understood what he represented. And the truth is this. You have all these players saying Mamba mentality. This was for Kobe. When I popped my Achilles, I was thinking about Kobe. When I did this, I was thinking about Kobe. You have nobody on record that says, when I missed and airballed a free throw, I was thinking about Bron. When I was standing in the corner and shooting the 3 with my hand up and it hit the side of the backboard, I was thinking about Bron. When I was traveling and looking at the ball when I was dribbling, I was thinking about Bron. Bron has not done shit for the league but make it exactly what it is. Unfucking watchable. Period. Point blank.
This is my thing too, though. Why? Say about the shit too. Just you pass this man in Philadelphia, then the next, like the shit just ain't. Come on, bro. When I tell you they play in your fucking face, but you be so stupid,
boy.
like. And I'm
Yes,
like, man, if y'all ain't see that shit coming, dog, come on, bro.
Look,
well, I was at work when I got that shit, and that
look,
shit.
You know what's crazy?
Wait. That
You
was
know
a
what's
son.
crazy?
That shit was blasted out
go
every
T
fucking
Price.
TV at the ball, and I was pissed off when they talking about Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash. What the fuck? Ain't no fucking way.
Hey James, I never forget that shit, man, because that was like one of the fewest times I ever went to Portland. Right? I went to Portland, and then I woke up the next morning. It was Sunday morning. We was there I got there Friday, Saturday. So I got up Sunday morning, playing the game, playing the PS4, watching the highlights from the game from last night on the TV. And the homie was like, "Hey man, you won't believe this." I'm like, "Man, Kobe died." I was like, "What?" Man. I was like, "Man, you playing, bro." Like, and his sister was like, "Terrence, I'm not." She stopped cooking. When she stopped cooking, she just looked at me. She was just like, she had on his jersey on too. She was just like, it's for real, right? And I was just like, and man, we were just sitting there just watching it, you know what I'm saying? And then I was just thinking about it, and I was just like, later on down the line, like Martavian did, I've been doing my little thing, but I always said the same thing too. Like James said, I never believed he liked him either. I don't think he liked it anybody, to be honest, except the people that he came into in the league with. That's just me personally. I'm not hating or anything like that. But look what happened to Melo. Look what everybody who played with this dude. That's a touchdown. Okay, Notre Dame one got the lead. But I'm never. Hey, I always said this about this guy. Jays know this too. I never put this dude over any of the players, man. None of them. None of them. He's not better than Dr. J to me. He's not better than Larry Bird. It's just players. They talk about he's just and one thing I don't understand, like look how they did Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves just came back and just said that Kobe is the GOAT. And then they're gonna ask him again, ask him the same question. Who's the GOAT? Kobe. Who's Kobe or LeBron? Oh, it's LeBron. Man, nah, man, stand 10 toes down what you say, man. That's why people don't be respecting
So
some of these people,
dog,
man.
he switched his answer up.
Yeah, they made him switch it up like last week, bro. Made him switch it up, bro. Ask him the same question again. If I'm a player, like why you ask me the same question over 100 times? When I gave you the first answer, what I say it was, it's gonna be the same one. It's like, man, it's
First
like
of all, he'd have got his ass cussed out playing with me like that.
Well,
Cause
that's because you're a man of integrity, James. So of course, you ain't gonna switch up like that. I wanna speak on this last thing about Kobe, and I wonder if y'all remember this. Remember before the first announcement, they they pump fake because they were trying to make sure it wasn't a hoax. Because remember, a couple of months before, there were people saying certain such and suches were dead, but it was a hoax. So that's why the full announcement didn't come out until before noon Eastern Standard Time, because they had to confirm it with the medical examiner. They had to confirm it with the police. They had to confirm it with the affiliates. Now, I remember getting a call, and ironically, I got a call from somebody I never thought I would get a call from, and that was my father-in-law. And he's the one that asked the question about Kobe. And I'm like, what are you talking about, an accident? And then we turned on ESPN, and they had it rolling. And even the announcer or the whatever the hell it was said, this might be a hoax. But then about an hour later, they confirmed it. I don't know about you, and I'm going to be honest with you. I felt real fucking sad, because not only I felt sad because a young man and his daughter and a whole bunch of people lost their life. I felt sad because that was the end of our era when he passed. The 90s era, everything that the 90s stood for went down in that helicopter crash. And that hurt me. And when they tried to make it about LeBron James, and let's not forget what Nick Wright's punk ass text after LeBron passed him, and then he tried to delete the tweet. Yeah, he tweeted it out, and then he tried to backtrack that Monday because Kobe died on a Sunday. He died on a Sunday morning, and then Nick Wright, when he found out that Kobe passed, he backtracked his tweet, and that just showed me what the media was on. It's like the media could not wait to get Kobe out the way so that they can fanfare LeBron James. This is why I believe that they were in such a hurry when the C-19 canceled the season. They was in such a hurry to get the season back going, to try to spoon feed a championship to the Lakers by hook or by crook. Because remember, there were reports that the Lakers were the only team that was practicing when everybody's supposed to be sheltering in place and supposed to be separated. And that didn't come out until after they didn't won the championship. So if anything, that damn championship should have been vacated. But no, anything to pump up the legacy of the installed fraud king And even though you won the Disney Invitational, there's nothing you can do besides get in a damn time machine, go back in time, and change your whole fucking career where I can give you respect on. I don't care if you score 1 million points. You would never have my respect. I don't give a damn if you win 1 million scoring titles. You would never have my respect for the way you went about your career. Period, point blank. Everybody else had to climb that damn mountain, bloody knuckles, bloody knees and feet. You got the elevator to the top and want to act like you did exactly what everybody else did. And that's bullshit. And my eyes don't deceive me. I've been watching your career for 23 years. My eyes have not deceived me of what I saw. This is why I respect the greats that went from the bottom literally and made it to the top. Even Magic, even though he was on a built team, he had his lean years. He had his years that he didn't. Well, I'm not gonna say he didn't make the playoffs. He made the playoffs in all his whole career. There was times he didn't make the finals. Remember Tragic Johnson? Did he make excuses about it? Did he blame Byron Scott? Did he say we need new players in there? What did he do? He got better. He made changes, and he came back and went back to back. Larry Bird, did he make excuses when they lost to the Lakers? No. Did he make excuses when they, who else did they lose? I think they only lost to the Lakers. They won against the Lakers, not Philadelphia, Houston. Was it 2 against the Lakers and Houston for his 3 titles? But regardless, whenever they lost, he didn't make it's Kevin McHale's fault or it's Danny Ainge's fault. No, he got better. He played the hand that was dealt to him when his back went out and they wanted to offer him a multi-year contract because he's Larry Bird. Guess what he said? I didn't have nothing left to give, so I didn't feel right taking that money and not being able to give my all. And he graciously walked away from the league. I respect that. I've never been a Boston fan because I would like the city of Boston because of reasons, but I respect Larry Bird. I respect Magic Johnson. I respect Akeem Olajuwon. I respect the players that I've watched growing up. I do not respect anything that LeBron James stands for. That means on the court and off the court, because we're starting to find out that the shit off the court is just as fake as the shit on the court. And the congregation say amen.
Hey, I know what I wanted to say though. In order to become a billionaire, you have to snake a lot of people, dog.
Message.
I'm gonna say this one more time. Like Martin on speak, yes, speak for yourself. When he first started hosting this, I said, let me say that one more time. They say, yeah. In order to become a billionaire, you have to snake a lot of people, bro.
I mean, a lot of them.
And let me quote Martin for speak for yourself. Voodoo women don't just curse everybody, but the way she looks, she damn well curse herself.
That part.
That is nigga crazy.
I've been here for a minute. Salute y'all.
What's up, cousin Dion? Dion in the house.
You already know Martavian's off his meds, man.
What are you talking about? I've never been on my meds.
That's my brother, man. All y'all my brothers, man. James been my longtime brother, Martavian. We got the same birthday, but just a little couple years or 2-3 years apart. But you crazy though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, boy,
that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, too, bro.
But when that dude come off the top rope, bro, that boy stay on it. He don't come off of it for real.
Boy, Eddie Guerrero frog splash, huh?
And let me ask you this other question. How the hell you gonna get on your wife's podcast and talk about lying and integrity like your bitch ass never sat up there and lied your whole fucking career?
Man, Martavian, slow down, bro. It's
okay.
Cool. It's okay.
You can't take the heat. No. Slow down.
No. It's what's my thing that I always tell people. One thing I always learn, right?
Like and subscribe, everybody.
one thing I always love. I learned this as I heard an older person said this one time to me. One thing about a person, they tell on themselves. You got some telling themselves early, and you got some that tell on themselves real late. But the ones, just give it time. They gonna whoever they are, who everybody be propping up, thinking they this and this and this and this and that, and and people be all on the wave all early, majority of the life, and then when they found out that the person who they thought it wasn't who they, yeah, they just telling on themselves, bro. So they just most exposure because me and James, we've been on this wave about how these people sell out for this bag, man. Any means necessary, and it's crazy, disrespectful work that they do. But we got to think about it. This is the devil playground, so you already know how it rolls.
You gotta understand this, man. Like I tell my son on a lower level, T Price, I say,
Mm-hmm.
I say, son, people will tell you anything. They will always show you who they are eventually. Just sit back and watch. They'll tell you anything.
Yeah,
They will always show you who they are.
I learned that. I learned that at a very young age, right? When I was going through my mess, right? And it was just like, okay, because there's people who they know everybody else in the family, but they ain't communicating, they ain't seen me since I was with the family, and they seen my family so many times ever since then. So when I see them again, it's gonna be like, oh, nah, we ain't. I'll say hi out of respect because we grew up around each other, but I ain't heard from none of y'all in since the '90s. Now you just think you just want to.
Sundays. Yeah, man.
Now you want to think you want to come back around. Nah. But one thing what kills me about a lot of people with me is that I ain't never went to none of my friends, so-called friends, or people who I know, who I grew up with, and went to tell their mom and their dad or anybody that was raising them what the hell they was doing in the streets or whatever they was doing. I didn't care. I take stuff to my grave, and it ain't my business to tell. You know what I'm saying? So, but they always want to love one. Oh, I saw you doing this and this and this, and I always tell people like I ain't never went to your family and said anything, even though you made a pact with me, say we never go through each other's parents and say anything. I never said that to anybody, but when a person always said that to me, and then they always does the opposite, and yeah, but you did it though, but you don't want me to do it though. After you ask that, nah, you don't work that way. I don't roll with people like that, bro. No. Nope.
I don't roll with people that talk out they both sides of their fucking mouth. This is why I'm not a LeBron James fan. This nigga talks out both sides of his goddamn mouth. He wants your respect, but you still play like shit.
He just testified. He just testified with his wife. And people that know his fans, it's just like Coach Carter. What's your boy Lyle say? Yeah, you just sitting there on TV eating the shit up.
I think I know personally, I'm figured something out about myself. And I think we said this a couple pods ago. I think the problem with me debating the whole LeBron James thing, no matter what, against whatever player it is just like, bro, you see what type of dude this is. So if you supporting this motherfucker, then what type of person are you, bro? And I figured that out. Like I figured out it was an underlying thing that I never realized. Cause I'm like, why do they go so hard like that? And I'm like, oh. I say, So it's like you kind of, what do they say? You kind of gravitate towards things that mirror the attributes that you have, or your characteristics, or your personality traits. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's rap, do that make sense?
It's like he comes from a single parent for household. He has bitch energy, so a lot of bitch energy fans are like he's the people's champ, but he's really not. The same motherfuckers that like LeBron James don't like Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is a man's man.
But what about the people that came from the same situation and still see it differently? Like, nah, bruh.
We call niggas like that ghost town.
Okay, I could smoke a bag of that. I can smoke a bag of that.
Because look, my thing is this: I will always stand on man type shit. I've watched players that went up there and lost like a man and be like, okay, I just got to do better next year. We as a team got to do better. Or my personal favorite, this loss is on me. I didn't do enough to help my teammates. We didn't do enough, and I'm the leader. I take full responsibility of what happened to us in this series. Guess what? LeBron's never did no shit like that. Oh, it was my head.
Not him not just doing that. It's just that, like you say, we used to superstars taking accountability. And when shit don't go his way,
they don't know that. They don't know that. They thinking we just like this as T. Price will say, Commissioner damn, I'm blanking on the name on Roger. Commissioner Roger. Yeah, Commissioner Roger. But the thing is, this was messed up. We came from the era of think about it. We came from the era of either we had certain channels or we reading a newspaper, or at best you will see something on ESPN. Not this ESPN. I'm talking about our ESPN. You did?
Yeah.
So it was a whole different type of like it was like more like what we said yesterday. It was more like basketball was more educational. It wasn't just watch us, we this shit now because we just came out the draft a couple of years ago. It was like, nah, y'all this shit now, but these guys was the shit a couple of years ago and they passed the torch to y'all. Then it was some dudes before them dudes. And it's like the NBA has lost that. Like we don't honor our legends like we used to. And I was gonna send you. My bad. I was gonna send you a video too, T. Price, because I said something yesterday comparing Wemby to Ralph Sampson, and I seen Isaiah Thomas saying that today. I said, God damn.
Which Isaiah Thomas?
The real Zeke. My bad, Zeke.
Oh, the jealous black ass bitch ass nigga that thinks that what he did was something special.
Oh my God.
Is that the same nigga we talking about? The same motherfucker talking about something. We didn't need to shake his hand. And Michael Jordan was just terrible.
Isaiah Thomas is Martavian's safe word.
Oh, so who was worse, him or Sandy?
I'll take Sandy over bitch ass Isaiah.
Wow, that's the first. Wow.
Hey, we said that damn near at the same time. Wow, I'm shocked on that.
I'm
one.
Impressed.
I was being sarcastic. Wow.
But I wasn't. And I'll say another thing that's controversial. Isaiah Thomas is a doo-doo head. There, I said it.
Okay, I get it. He did some, questionable things.
Nope.
Right. I agree. But he was him though. We can't take away from his
game. He wasn't.
All right, how y'all jump on Birdman and Lil Wayne for kissing? Do y'all kill him for kissing Magic on the lips?
Of course I do. And
I do, but it don't take away from his game.
It takes away from his game for me. Always sure does. Because that tells me a lot about you. If the same nigga that you kissing on the goddamn lips to start the NBA Finals, you calling gay in the back chat in your privates.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I heard about that.
T. Price, you heard me? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
that nigga called Magic that. Isaiah did do that. Supposedly, I don't never say allegedly. I don't know about it.
No, it was not no allegedly, James. We don't have to say allegedly. There's too many reports. That's what I'm saying.
That was the truth. I heard that. A nigga say, but that shit is known fact. But why you always gotta say allegedly? I'm with you, Tim. That's why I'm.
I just say allegedly to be funny because we on T. Price shit. You on the YouTube.
The whole thing was he's sitting out here kissing this nigga in the 1990 that 89 or 90? Which one was that? 89 finals.
No, 89. Yep, 89.
Kissing him on the lips in the 89 finals. And then
that's before every game, dog. You're doing it every game.
And then in 90, when he gets up there and says that I got HIV and I need to retire from the league, in 92, you're like, well, the only people I know that got HIV is gay dudes. Well, if you thought he was gay, bitch ass nigga, why you kissing him on the lips from fucking 87 to 89?
Shots fired.
Message.
So that means either you like gay ass niggas.
I think he a DL Hewley on the download.
He said,
DL Hewley on the download, huh?
Keep it on the
And then you want to act like you got done a goddamn disservice because Magic Johnson agreed with Michael Jordan, said, I don't want Isaiah on the fucking team. And he said, ditto.
damn, Martavia, you remind me of me, man. You're the cousin, like, oh, that's your man? Come here, man. Let me tell you about him, cuz. Let me knowledge you real quick.
You want to?
Like, look, I'm like, shit, we went to school together. I know all that's cool and everything, but let me holler at you real quick.
Come on, Donnie. Let me holler.
That's the shit we should be talking about. On the real, that's the shit we should be talking about, though.
I never knew that one thing. Oh, I swear I never knew that.
That was common knowledge.
But look, check it out.
Matter of fact,
You got
No, I knew he kissed him. I'm talking about the bass shit or whatever you said. I want it to.
yeah, he was calling Magic gay to other players when he retired.
Wow.
Then you want to go and say he said some things too.
So that's why when they had to sit down, when Isaiah cried like a bitch that lost her damn zygote, Magic said, if I apologize for any role I played in our relationship going south. Isaiah never apologized to Magic. He just cried like a ho-ho.
He never apologized to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has spoken 23 years.
You seem like you don't care.
To anybody.
So I don't give a fuck.
I think Isaiah Thomas
silence.
I think he's right. Right, like on the Dave Chappelle side of the game, right? Hold up, I could silence. He's stupid, but no, I think Isaiah is blaming Mike for something that's not solely his fault. Mike was the transition from Bird and Magic to the 90s. Even though Isaiah and them did have that 3-year stretch, they won 2, lost 1 in 89. No, 88. My bad. But
they won 89, 90.
Right, that's what I said. They lost in 88 on the fluke ass Kareem call, right? On Bill Laimbeer, right?
Allegedly,
anyway, right. So so my point in saying that is I think Isaiah feels like because they were so close to a brink of a 3P that their legacy is lost, and he blames that on Jordan and not the NBA.
Fuck all that. They were not on the brink of shit when they got swept out the fucking playoffs. Getting on the brink is game 7.
They did go to game 7 in 88.
They did not go to game 7 against the goddamn Bulls.
No, I'm talking about in 88.
Oh, okay. Carry on. You're right. However,
I ain't talking about they dogged them in 91.
But see,
they swept them boys.
Look, Cuzzo, this is what I gotta tell you. It had nothing to do with that. His run got shortened by Michael Jordan. They had a 2-year window. Then when the Bulls swept them, they were forgotten about.
So you basically saying 90 was borderline a fluke, and really it should have been 88 and 89.
The reason why I say it was a fluke in 90 is because no, fuck all that. Fuck Scott.
Shout out Kenneth Wright.
Yeah, if Kenneth Wright want to have that conversation, we can have that conversation again. However, you have to remember, Isaiah Thomas sits up there and says, I beat Michael, Bird, and Magic in the same run. Bitch ass nigga, Bird was hurt, fucking Magic was hurt.
Right.
So you got 1 kill, which was Michael, and a whole bunch of flesh wounds. And you sitting over here fucking pumping your chest up there. And if you listen to Carcino, there is no fucking way in hell that you're going to sit up there and say there's no Bulls team better than the damn Pistons team. They were better than them in 91.
Love him some Zeke, boy.
If they was better than them in 91, that means they swept them. And I don't remember the Pistons ever winning more than fucking 64 games. And the Bulls did that in 92, 96, 97. Okay, so let's cut that shit out. I know you're a homer for the Detroit Pistons, but you need to get off that fucking meth and really look at the basketball the way it is. If the Detroit Pistons was as good as you said they fucking were, then they should have came back in 92 and got their get back. You want to know why they didn't do that? Because Isaiah Thomas is not that fucking dude. In a speech.
So where you rank Zeke and point guards there? I need to know.
In rank of point guards?
I gotta know.
I got him after Stockton, so 3.
That's respect. That's respect. After
Even though
all
he got
what you
a
said,
even
after
though he
all
got
what
2
you said, I
championships,
did not expect that. And that's respect.
Well, I'm not unreasonable. He was a bad dude for what he did, but he's not him.
But you putting Stockton over him, though?
Of course, I'm putting Stockton over him. Longevity, stats. Oh, you forgot about that, didn't you?
No.
Oh,
He
we
went
doing
to the finals
I
twice.
know
He
you
may
ain't
have
say
lost.
longevity. Help me, T Price. I'm on the ledge.
Yeah,
Help
hey,
me.
hey, this your boy, man. This is your boy now, man. This because of Dion, man. And I told you how this man been coming out the top rope, man. So it's hard
Right, he
change
about to
his
come
life.
off the top rope, and I'm about to roll over right soon as he come off there.
I'm not coming off the top rope on you. I won't do that. I'll save that for Kenneth. I'll save
So
that for
let
somebody
me
else.
ask you a question. You saying you'll take Stockton over Zeke? I can see why you saying that though.
Absolutely.
I see
Traditional
right.
point guard. 20 straight years in the playoffs. Can Isaiah say that? No, because the bitch ass nigga didn't make the playoffs the first fucking 2 seasons, just like LeBron James. So he
But
can't say that.
we all basketball heads. Can we all admit it depends on the system? Because
No,
you're right.
because you're giving him a way out.
Oh my God.
You're giving him a way out. Stockton had several systems and still made the goddamn playoffs for 20 consecutive years. Tim Duncan, as much as I don't like that weak ass nigga, made the playoffs for 20 consecutive years.
He got a point, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dude. He do got a point.
Oh, you
Damn. So you saying that little 3-year stretch is a flash in the pan?
I'm just saying, though.
If Isaiah Thomas showed
No,
the
I'm not saying I'm a Z head. I'm just being double.
I didn't say you were. I'm just
Okay, I'm saying I'm telling no your boy. I already know.
Oh,
Let's go.
if Isaiah Thomas was that type of guy, he would have been dragging his team to the playoffs regardless of what the fuck pieces they had. Michael Jordan was doing that. Tim Duncan was doing that. John Stockton, once he got into the damn starting lineup, was doing that.
Hey, T Price, are we keeping the counter on the times that he called him by his real first name? That's about 3 or 2, right?
Say that again.
Nothing. You doing good. You doing it right, T Price. Don't make me text you, T Price.
Oh, you talking about Sandy Duncan?
God damn it. See what I'm saying? God
You should have brought it up. I'm like Candyman, God damn it. You ain't gonna say my name 3 times in the mirror.
No, he Candyman.
So you brought attention to it. Now I gotta hit you with the hook.
Hey, you was doing good, cuz. You was
And
doing
now
good.
I'm back to my fucking Lisa Bonet Duncan.
Now he Autobot crash out mode.
I try to give that weak ass nigga some respect. Now I gotta put him back in the fucking closet again.
So okay, so you say I'm obviously Magic, right?
Of course.
Okay,
Stockton.
Magic, Stockton, and him. Okay.
And if Russell Westbrook get a championship, I'll put him over fucking Isaiah Thomas because he has the numbers, the stats, the longevity, now the winning.
What about Wardell?
He has an MVP, and Isaiah Thomas, no matter how much he's him, don't got one.
What about Wardell?
Who?
Stephen Curry.
I consider him a combo guard, so I can't give him a point guard.
Okay, respect.
Yeah, but he is more than he like T Price.
I got him
because he really a 2 guard in a point guard.
T Price
I put him over Dwayne Wade. I got him as a 2 guard combo guard over Dwayne Wade.
Ooh, that's a good one right there. That's a
Unanimous
good
MVP,
one. That's
two-time
a
MVP.
good one. Did y'all hear what he said?
Yeah, I try not to hear that, bro. You know, sometimes when people talk like that,
Hey,
Okay,
what
okay,
you say?
wait.
What you say?
All
What you
right,
say?
cool,
No,
no
you
problem.
hear me?
Cool, no problem. Tell me where I'm wrong. No. You got to show your work like math class. How am I wrong?
because you're only judging one side of the ball.
No,
D Wade
I
is a
was just
two-way.
about to say that. No, you boy, you
You
can't.
lost already when
Come
you said
on,
that,
come
dog.
on,
Come
come
on, bro. We
on,
not about to
man.
do that shit. I
We
know
can't
So
say
D-Wade got
wait,
in
no.
his best monster with him.
Let me rebuttal. So we're
Hold on.
stepping.
Let me get this off right quick.
Okay, go ahead. You
I
got it.
know D-Wade is a little zesty now, dog, but don't penalize the man for that now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'll penalize Isaiah Thomas for it and Tim Duncan for it. So you think your boy ain't gonna get the smoke?
You do that.
but all right, but
D12.
all right. Even when you said to Tim Duncan, you could have gave
I
him a
mean,
pass.
even though they sweet barbecue wings, them bitches still hit. No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wings.
Even though it
I'm
got a little
stealing
sweet and
them.
sour
Thank
on
you,
there.
Dion.
T-Price, let me get a side of ranch with them sweet barbecue wings. Well done,
I'm
That's what
putting
I'm
baby.
that on the
saying. They got a
t-shirt.
little sweet sour in that
I'm
thing.
straight putting that on the t-shirt. Thank you, Dion. You just gave me my birthday present, my Kwanzaa present, and my New Year's Eve present.
You
All in
ain't
one.
got
Thank
when
you.
you go
Let's
to the
go.
Chinaman and get you
Hey,
some Chinese
hey,
food.
Dion, you
You
missed it
don't ask for
earlier. I
that
got
sweet and sour
to
sauce.
too.
Stop it, man.
I
Everybody
don't
eats sweet
say,
and sour
bro.
sauce.
Okay, cool. So let me rebuttal what you just said. And James,
You need
all
to tell him
respect,
Artavia
that
right
was a
now.
good point. But
Hold
you
on.
gotta
What you say, T-Price?
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Oh, I see you. Oh, that's a t-shirt.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's the merch. Oh, I gotta support the merch, baby.
Hey, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I got it from TikTok, to be honest with you. But shout out to the homie
Okay.
that put up on that. Yeah, they got all them shirts. They got paid in full. They
You
even
gonna
got
make me get a TikTok that my youngest
hey,
daughter gonna be
hey,
talking
I'm
about,
never
Dad,
gonna
you got
do
a
it for you too,
TikTok?
Martavian. Hey, hold on, Dion. Let me tell Martavian this. Hey, Dion, I told hey, Martavian, I told the homie from TikTok, can you make a Lisa Bonet shirt? And he said he can't do that because he said he agree with you. He heard your take on Lisa Bonet.
Hell yes. Tell your TikTok, thank you, God bless, and whatever merch you got, I will buy from you. May the force be with you. Now, back to you, James. I know T Price is trying to, do a commercial break. Back to you, James. You made a great point when you said you're looking at one side of the ball. You're absolutely right. Dwayne Wade's defensive prowess, I've never seen Steph and Wardell Curry come anywhere close. But my accounting to that is that unanimous MVP trumps that. There's never been a unanimous MVP in the history of the goddamn league. And we had Jordan, Wilt, Shaq, AI, who I think AI was the closest, if I'm not mistaken. And you
Oh,
got,
Shaq was.
okay, it was Shaq. I thought it was.
AI was actually the person that got the vote that stopped him. That's what
Okay,
you
that's where I
remember.
got it mixed up at.
Yep,
Thank you,
yep,
everybody.
yep.
However, the type of nuclear deterrent that Steph provides, Dwayne Wade has never even came close to providing that on the offensive end. We've never seen Wade get as hot as we've seen Steph get hot. And guess
So
what?
what you're saying is Steph
That is
helped.
in the balls, man.
So what you're saying is you saying Steph was more complimentary to KD than Wade was to LeBron.
I'm going to say it like this to give Wade his flowers. Wade was the Heatles. LeBron James was Scottie Pippen.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking. I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this because you
That
making good
championship,
points, but
there is no but except in sex
T Price,
and cigarettes.
but
Now,
Y'all do crazy, man. Y'all got me in tears over here, man. Go
no, I
ahead.
love it. I love it. Let's
I like
go.
this stuff
the
too, but
thing
go ahead.
about it is Dwayne Wade, even when he was by himself, and this is where they mirror each other. By themselves, they cannot do it. But give them a piece, they can do it. We've seen Steph without extra help being a lottery. Now, granted, it was an injury season along with not having health. We've seen the same thing with Dwayne Wade. When he averaged 30, they were winning 15 games a season. Okay.
So what was Steph's best title in your
Uh,
opinion?
Steph's best title was the first title.
Exactly. And what was Wade's best title? The
The
first
first
one, right?
title.
Right. So who was better in that series? Don't worry, I'll wait.
It was Wade.
So that's why you got to make. Come on now. I
Nope.
really feel like it might be a wash for real.
Now you want to know
Yeah,
something?
man.
I would not. Well, I would not be
Like
mad if it's a wash. I would not be mad if.
Steph got the edge offensively, but because D Wade's
Defensively
defense kind of
pulls him
even
down.
out. Come
And
on, y'all.
another thing that I'm going to say that evens them out that you may not think about. They both know how to play with a diva as second star.
And they can play off the ball and on the ball. That's
Okay.
Paul.
Now I do got to throw the zestiness in,
Do it though.
but I have to give Steph the edge because of the league MVPs. I have
Why
to
gotta be an edge though?
because your
Nah, but
accolades.
hold up. OT, I gotta intervene.
Okay.
I object because I'm gonna tell you why. They gave that bitch ass nigga D Wade MVP in 2009, bro. Let's keep it a thou while.
League
Don't act
MVP.
like
I
we
thought
don't know. That was
I don't think he got a league MVP.
No,
I don't
they
remember
gave
that.
LeBron wanted back-to-back years, but he tried
The-
to say
the
that.
year
I was about to
LeBron
say,
won
I don't remember
back-to-back
D
years.
Wade. He got
Wade.
Finals MVP in 2006.
Yeah, but
But look at the numbers that man was doing. I get what James is asking. James said, y'all got to remember.
So
Look
you're
at
saying
that
they
year when
robbed
he was doing
Dwayne Wade?
2009. He
hell
was-
yeah, they robbed that man. Everybody
and
know
they
that.
gave it to Jay Reed.
Hey, no,
They-
know you. For real. 2007, 8, and 9 was sketchy on the MVP side. Or no, was it 6, 7, 8, and 9? No, the one Kobe got is legit. Them other ones is sketchy. 6, 7, and 9.
But even if let's say we give him the 2001 MVP, the nigga only got one, and it's not a unanimous. So I'll give you the 2009, but you're still down by 15 going into the fourth quarter.
No, but
Because
what I'm
what D
saying
Wade
is,
finished, D Wade finished third in MVP in 2009, right? Or second?
He finished second.
Gotta look it up. Somebody got.
He finished second the year that he went 30 and then dragged his team to the playoffs and they lost.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. The year one after year he hit the little half court shot and jumped on the stanchion. On the scorer's table and was pointing
Against
like this
Lakers?
my house. Yeah.
Yes.
Ain't that the same year?
I think so. Come on, James. This is a good conversation. Where'd you go, bro?
I'm right here. What you saying?
Oh my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, young Woody. You heard me?
No, I'm saying what you was saying though.
Was that the year? Was that the year that he finished second? When he averaged 30 and went to the first round against Boston?
Yeah, that was the year he won the scoring title. He balled out that year, and they gave that shit to the role player. But you know how it go, man. You know, I done seen them take.
Because they lost to the big three, right?
Yes, they lost to the big three. Yeah, they lost to the big three. So, okay, with those arguments, I'm willing to say it's a wash. I'll say they're holding hands.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. We got
You made some great points, though. Now you done came home. You done came home now?
I'm not home. I'm in the car, but I'm not home.
Oh, no, you're on the porch.
I'm in the backyard. That nigga, he on the truck, but he in the tailgate part. He's not in the inside.
I ain't coming in your house, bro. I piss in the backyard, but I sit on the front.
Yeah, I'm pissing all on the damn porch in the back.
No, you ain't pissing on my porch. You could piss on the side of the garage, nigga.
I'll piss on the side of your house.
No, oh yeah, you ain't. Oh yeah. Hold on. Hello. Yeah. Emergency. Get out.
Gonna call the cops on me.
Yeah, niggas too old, man. I got shit to do tomorrow. How you doing, sir? Yeah, this me. 268. I put my whole social online. I don't give a fuck. My credit score ain't that good. You can take it, motherfucker. Send me some money, bitch. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, so now that we got that off our chest, Let's talk about something else. James, I gotta ask you this question because you from Louisiana, correct?
Yeah. Well, I'm from New Orleans, not Louisiana. You know, that's two different things, to be honest with you.
Can you explain it to me so I don't offend you?
Nah, it ain't no offenses, but we do. By us being the biggest city, we got our own lane. You know, we fuck with Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and Lake Charles, Shreveport, but New Orleans is their own culture. Like, you know what I mean? Just
So
I
like
could
that's
tell
the
when he
that's the
explained that. That's why I was fucking with him like you hear me, because I could tell he real New Orleans. Like
okay.
that nigga probably still got Soldier Slim CDs at the crib. He real New Orleans. For
they,
real.
Now
they say, dog, I ain't
let
gonna
me
lie, bro.
say this.
I really do. I
That's
really
the
do, dog.
See,
that's
I got
see what he
wait,
said?
hold on,
I
D,
pulled
I'm
out my
down.
good book.
Hold on, I'll let you talk to him. Just let me say a couple of things.
You
I
know
don't
I'll
we
be
have
ad-libbing. My bad, y'all. Don't pay me no attention.
that's like the equivalent of saying you from St. Louis, but then you from East St. Louis. It's two different types of culture.
Remember the
Yeah.
first time I came into streaming that y'all was talking about Jay Reed, and I said, no, what's the difference between Akron and Cleveland? We don't claim him up here. Remember that,
Yeah.
y'all?
Yeah, I
And that's what
remember.
made y'all like what y'all like. Oh, we fuck with dude. He from Cleveland too. Oh yeah, we fuck. Come on home, nigga.
Mhm.
See, that's
Now
a
the
big
question.
difference, though. Just like Los Angeles, it's not the same as Oakland. That's up north
Mhm.
compared to the South LA. It's more south when you deal with Los Angeles, but it's more going up north where T Price and them at on the west, like where it's
Shit, I
cold.
heard this even. I heard this even different between LA the city and LA County.
Yeah,
Yeah,
St.
it's
Louis City,
different.
St. Louis County, two different things. Two
Cause
different
like a
types of
nigga,
culture.
yeah, like niggas in what they call it, Pasadena, the Dinas, all the Dinas. Y'all know, y'all West Coast, y'all know.
Yeah,
I don't
San
know.
Diego, and all that, and San Francisco.
So my
Hey,
uncles are from Baton Rouge, so that's a different part.
Yeah, see, New Orleans is on the east side. Baton Rouge is
Baton
on the
Rouge
west
on the
side.
west side, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's your determined factor right there. And you know they got some of the habits that we got, but like I say, by us being the biggest city that's in Louisiana, and everybody known to come to New Orleans to do everything, Bayou Classic, Essence, you know, Super Bowl, Sugar Bowl, whatever, Mardi Gras. Other places have it, but it don't have the impact and an effect that New Orleans bring.
New Orleans
And
I
what
got a
they
definitely
question for you, know your boy. Off topic question ain't nobody thinking about. Who you got? Cash money or no limit?
Well, he gonna explain it to you.
I
I'll
got
go
cash
on mute.
money. I got cash money because
Me too.
what people fail to realize once again, when Pete and them was on the West Coast with the little record stump in the mom and pop store record company, I mean, you know, record store, and he was
Come on,
getting
like it
into
was that
music.
rich.
Yeah, when he was in Richmond, Pete Pete and them still was back and forward to the city, but you know, the music wasn't. Let's just say, first it was Big Boy and Cash Money. You had
I
Tape
was just
4.
about to say that, Nolan boy. I'm from Cleveland. Niggas don't know about UNLV, do
No, they don't. See, that's what I'm saying. So
Nope.
what I'm trying to tell you is,
I'm
before
bumping
Pete came
UNLV
back on the
right
scene,
now.
before Pete came back on the scene, and with the ice cream man, Baby and them was already Baby and them was already holding the city down like on some shit, on some real nigga shit. Cause they was already at war with this other record company called Big Boy.
I'm already
You know what
here.
I mean?
Yeah.
So while they going to war with them, Pete snuck his ass back down there with his little the deal that he had, the 85-15. And he did, you know, and that's the true saying. Birdman said it. Like they went to priority and the motherfuckers, Pete told them, bitch, if y'all sign them, I'm walking. Not knowing Cash
Who
Money.
was fucking with Big Boy? Mystical? Somebody was fucking with Big Boy
Yeah,
record.
Mystical, J Dog, Black Menace.
Okay, look, yo, yeah, now you know I know my history. I was, you feel me?
Yeah. Now I tell you this. A lot of people don't know, don't want head. But Big Boy will be a better versus compared to No Limit. Because that's who they
Because
was
of their
really
catalog. Exactly, bro.
that's who they was really battling it with. It wasn't No Limit. The No
And
Limit shit
really,
came
No
from the
Limit got a
drug
different
dealing.
sound. Exactly. Yup.
The
Like
No
No Limit
Limit
and
and the
Big Boy
Cash
got a
Money shit
different
came
look.
from the street level. That was like street
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
But
The
the
Big
Big
Boy,
Boy and
and that's the real Know Your Sound,
yeah,
ain't it? I
that's
already know.
that's the
Yep.
verse that you really won't hear. Fuck if you
What you
ask
know
me,
about
but
DJ Jubilee, Dion?
Huh?
What you know about DJ Jubilee?
I hit the Jubilee. Is that the old school nigga that was doing the dance songs and shit?
yeah,
Yep,
that's
from
Okay,
him.
all
look, I ain't know. I thought that you should. Yeah, I knew I
Josephine, man. You got a
yeah.
buddy hop with it.
I
Come
wasn't
on.
sure. Oh, Kenneth Wright in the chat, y'all salute.
Salute.
But yeah, I think because I was just talking to somebody with this earlier. I said No Limit had a good 3-year run. It depends on what years you want to say. I say 96, 97, 98. Because Cash Money say we taking over for the 99 and the 2000. And they did. They did. I graduated in 2000. I know. I remember when the sound changed. Niggas bumping Big Timers and all that. I'm like, this is a different
Hey,
sound.
listen, KLC the ones took No Limit back. And then when the money dispute, see, people want to talk about the baby shit with the money and them dudes, but everybody was going through that shit with all kind of executive producers. Puff, Pac with Suge Knight. All them dudes, everybody, unless you was a real independent artist and know how to carry your weight like a 50 Cent or something, nigga, you was always gonna be an employee. You wasn't gonna never be looked at as a boss.
For
So
sure.
some of that shit came off of them not pushing themselves to be great. Like my biggest problem with the situation right now, all that shit that them dudes was going through was real shit. You had diss songs from Juvie against Baby, BG against Baby, Lil Wayne. But all them dudes ran right back to the same fucking pot. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a
When
fact.
when they supposed to just use that shit and use that for a stepping stone to get themselves out there even much more.
So who are we saying Wayne the best out of Cash Money or depend on what era we talking about?
See, it
Some
depends
people
on
say Juvie. Some
Because
people
it
say
I
depends on
honestly
what your
KLC.
think
category is. If you like
I
storytelling,
think
go with Juvie. If you
I
like
think it
punchlines
went
and metaphors, go with Wayne. If you like street shit, the shit that get the streets niggas, they put the 30s on the dick selling drugs, snorting dope, go with BG. You know what I
from a
mean?
Cleveland nigga. No, yeah, I'm gonna tell you how I got hit the Cash Money. It went BG, Juvie, Big Timers, and then Wayne. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like niggas heard Wayne, but we weren't tripping on Wayne.
But
Like BG, the
they
chopper.
couldn't
Like
unleash
I'm talking
Wayne
about
like that.
all right,
Wayne
but he was the best. I'm talking
Wayne
about
couldn't curse when he was little, but
no,
his
that's
balls
cool.
and
That was baby. That was baby Wayne because the block is hot and all that. Wayne is different than the Carter Wayne. You know, it's like 4 or 5 different phases of Wayne,
but you know
right?
what got Wayne on that pedestal? When Wayne went to Houston University. That nigga got his vocabulary up. And it made
No,
and he
I ain't
always
gonna.
was a dog.
We ain't gonna get into mixtape Wayne. We not. We ain't gonna get into that.
But all
That's
that was
kind of
around the same time though. That's what I'm saying. When Wayne
Yeah,
went to
same
Houston
time.
no.
University,
That don't count. That don't count to me because No Limit was out of the. That don't count to me. Like
what you
they gotta
mean?
kind of do. They can't do that. That don't count in the verses.
What don't count?
The after like they can't do the whole. That's why I say Cash Money catalog too big. Like what we gonna condense it to a couple of years? There's no way that they could compete with Cash Money. They got. I ain't even talking about Young Money. I'm just
No,
talking
but
about
listen,
Cash
even if you
Money.
say that, no, even if you said that right there, we just gone from 90 to 2000. We don't have to use nobody else. We could just go from 90 when they first started all the way to 2000. No Limit has nothing in their vocabulary, like you said, to go against these people. Now, when you add the squad up, then you add the new Young Money, the Nicki Minaj and the Drakes. Man, come on, man.
That's why I say that's the cheat code. That is like
And
they.
them was really need Drake and Nicki Minaj. Like I said, they could just go from 90 to 2000. And just that catalog alone from UNLV, Pimp Daddy, Lil
All
Slim.
right, I'll put it to you like this, Know Your Boy. To me, No Limit versus Cash Money would be like Rough Riders versus Rockefeller. They got too many songs for y'all. It's not saying that y'all songs ain't hits, they just got too many cuts. It's too many cuts.
And you think of New Orleans, you think of Cash Money. But it's like James said this too, though, and he like a couple, I think it was like two or three streams ago, and if you ask anybody that's from New Orleans, it ain't far off. P ain't far off. Like some people say Cash Money, 51% might say Cash Money, 49% might 48, however it go, will say Master P. It's
I,
about who you like.
I guarantee you that shit borderline 90% age based. Anybody 40 and over, no, I'm gonna say anybody 42 and over might say No Limit. Anybody 42 and under might say Cash Money. Cause that's kind of the borderline. Cause you gotta
I
think
can
about
see
it.
that a little
The
bit,
big
but
timers and shit got hot, and I'm just saying, and I don't know about y'all because y'all on a different side of the map. I'm talking about in Cleveland, it was like No Limit, and then it went Cash Money and Screw. It was popping. I'm telling you, it was popping. I'm talking about that's all you heard was Cash Money or Screw.
Well, can I say something? I usually don't chime in when y'all start talking about rap because I'm at a disadvantage. But in the Midwest, we didn't Cash Money didn't start getting played until like maybe 98, 99. And that's
That's what I'm
all that
talking
was
about.
played.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it went from that to the Nelly era in 2000. And then it went back to Master P in like 01.
And
And that's
01.
yeah, we start hearing Master P shit for real in 01 in St. Louis.
Really?
Well, look, you gotta look at it from this
No,
perspective.
I'm just asking. I ain't
No,
like
listen, just hear me out right quick so I can explain
no
it to
this
you.
this education. I'm
when
intrigued
when
like a
when
motherfucker.
Viacom got rid of the hometown radio station Magic 108.
Viacom. Wow.
Yeah, when they got rid of Magic 108 and I want to say 96, that's
Okay.
when all the mainstream rap, hip hop, R&B was not played in St. Louis like that. So it was 98.3 The Beat. So 98.3 The Beat only played mainstream rap from 10 p.m. to midnight. Then the Quiet Storm came on until the morning shows came on. So what year was that Aaliyah died? Was that 01? Right
01,
before?
yes, sir.
Okay, so when
August of 01, August 25th of 01, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, roughly about 2 weeks before the terrorist attack. So that's when they start, after Aaliyah's death, that's when they start playing all mainstream rap again in the
Really?
St. Louis area. 5 years after they stopped. So here in 2001, I'm hearing Cash Money. I'm hearing Juvenile. I'm hearing Lil Wayne for the first time. And I'm hearing Master P for real for the first time in my city. And people are telling me this nigga been out for years. What do you mean you just now hearing about him? So that's my perspective. So everything that y'all said, like
how the radio game was at that particular time either. Because one thing about me that I was blessed and fortunate about was knowing people. I went to school with people that was from Louisiana, and I went to school with people that was from Texas. So I was already ahead of the curve when it came to all the music in Louisiana. That's why Fat and all that. I learned so much when I was living out there the culture, how the people are. The people really some really good, genuine people, man, and they promote. Cause if you watch Fat Fat and all that, the first hour they showing them but local artists. They're showing Louisiana. They're showing H Town, Mississippi, David Banner. And then after that they go after that first hour, then they go to mainstream. You know what I mean? So that's how I already knew about the artists and everything like that compared to living in Kansas where you didn't get no hip hop unless you living in the city. Unless you living in Kansas City or Wichita. There was only two places I was playing rap at that time, but they wasn't playing no screw. We got it around the same time y'all did in the Midwest. 98, 99, that's when you start hearing about Wayne. But I already knew about Wayne for a while before everybody else started hearing about him. Y'all still there, bro? Everybody went on mute. It's halftime. It's 14-13. Notre Dame is up by 1 on USC. Yeah. Yo, back to my grind tomorrow. I'm about to take a break right quick though, but y'all can hold it down for me. We got
I'm back like cook crack. You can take a break, brother.
we got about 40 minutes because at 7:00 my time I was gonna shut it down. So y'all can hold it down for 40 minutes. Then I'll shut it
Yes,
down
sir.
when y'all done. Salute to my peoples, man. Salute.
Dion, I got a bone to pick with you.
Let's go.
No bone. I just wanted to say that.
Well, I say let's go. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I miss being on the pod with you. I wasn't on there the last couple times you was on. I had physical therapy and they're making me stay for 4 hours.
Okay.
So I heard
And
you on
then
that
when I
cooking.
was on, I had missed you the other day because I had missed the whole Western Conference joint.
Yeah. I always like talking to James. He's just full of fire. And don't piss him off because then he's gonna be full of rage.
So how you feeling about this season, man? In the
Optimistic.
NBA?
Again, I think LaShip retired James is gonna try to sabotage the season. He knows that his talent cannot be passed on through sperm, so
You know
don't
they
have to.
claim he out into the oh shit. Tell T Price send the link so Kenneth can get in here so we can talk some shit.
Kenneth want some of this? I miss him.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
not
want
gonna
to.
lie to you. It's kind of obvious, bro.
You
Because
gotta
like I said,
text him one time.
the last few years, this nigga been missing the season openers and missing certain
I'm about
time
to
of
put it.
training
I'm about to
camp.
put it in there.
So I think it's all because they got a drug tested nigga, and Jeff Teague said that shit loud. Remember when he went hit here and he missed this amount of time because they was coming to test a motherfucker. And if you can't play and you injured, they don't test you. You feel me? That's in so many words. That's what he was saying. So I caught on to it. I'm just mad everybody else ain't catch on to it.
Yeah, but Jeff Teague is the type of bitch ass nigga that as soon as he started getting smoked, he wanted to start backtracking and talk about he was just playing and shit.
Nah, but see, all them niggas do that when you fucking with the elites. So you gotta expect that from them. They gonna have to backtrack and apologize. But real niggas don't have to do that. When you relying on them to pay you, when you been in the league, how many years, Jeff Teague? And you still gotta keep a muzzle on your motherfucking mouth. You can't speak your mind because you done bullshit up your money for whatever reason. Man, listen, I ain't got time for that. That's sellouts to me. And I ain't really mad at them. If you can do what you gotta do for your bread, that don't mean I gotta like you or mess with you. Cause I ain't doing it. I'm not selling out and I don't give a fuck about your money. I can't die with
Can,
none of this shit.
can you really take a nigga seriously that lost his starting spot to fucking Dennis Schroeder?
No, not really. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff that people do for the money, and then they notice that money still don't make you happy. Now you gotta try to weasel your way back over to the real nigga side and all that. Nigga, stay your ass over there. Don't come back over here. I ain't as mad at you though. That's what I want you to do. I want you to know I'm not mad at you. But I ain't about to keep letting you jump fence to fence and hop over here, come back over there. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. I wasn't raised that way. So you could miss me with all that straddling the fence and all that. No, I don't play like that, dog. No, indeed, no. That's how people get
Wow.
themselves in the world of trouble. Like they say, trouble easy to get in, but it's hard to get out.
Yeah, especially when it's warm and juicy. Wait, what are we talking about again?
I want Kenneth to get in here. I was trying to text T Price. Kenneth want the link. I was trying to find it, but you know, once you tap it, it's out of your text message. You know that you get the little StreamYard joint on your joint. I was gonna put it back in the chat for Kenneth.
But we ain't talking about Scottie Pippen.
Uh-oh. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We gotta make this last little hour hot.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Scotty coming out as a role player and him quitting in the beginning, then finally willing to buy into what they was trying to do. You know, some people would have been gave up. That's just me. Like from what I'm be saying. But for him to have to fight through that, now people say he was bad with money, signed bad contracts. That's a story for a different day. But I'm just talking about you could tell his developmental skills messing with one of
Oh,
the
he said,
greatest.
"Oh, here we go. Look, I need to send the link. Oh my God, I can't afford
Well,
it."
you got Scottie Pippen's defense attorney getting ready to join and hit the link. So you got to keep context with Scottie Pippen. We can't call him weak minded, even though he showed he was. We can't say anything
Well,
about
I'm saying
money
that was
because he
in the
was
beginning
poor.
though. I know certain people showed that shit in the beginning and they carried throughout their whole career. Like first case example, the reason why I'm giving them some kind of credit because I seen them get the migraine and quit. I seen when Phil Jackson ain't won't give him that shot, he quit on the team, ain't won't go out there and
But you
help.
can't say that. You got to put everything in context. You can't say he quit. You can't say he
No,
had mental
I'm
weakness.
just
You can't
saying
say none
though,
of that.
I seen him cry for Jordan in front of his shoe.
No, you got to keep it in context. Everything about Scottie Pippen has to be in fucking context.
And the
Because
only thing I'm saying is you had a
Jordan took
time.
35 shots a game. It was a bad teammate. And then when they got fucking, they gave Scottie Pippen fucking the one time to lead a
Oh
team,
my
and
God.
Hey man, let me ask you a
he
question then, Steve. Well, why he didn't do nothing when Jordan left then?
he did. He went to the second round of the finals, and it's Tony Kukoc's fault because who was Scottie Pippen? Scottie Pippen, because it sure as hell wasn't Tony Kukoc.
All right
Man,
then.
get him in here, man. Don't do him like that. Get him in here, man. Don't do him like that.
No, listen, this another thing you gotta look at too though. When you quit with the migraines, Jordan toughened your
But his
ass up
father
because
died. He didn't quit. He. His father was sickly, and then Jordan abruptly retired. But Pippen can't have a migraine and quit. Jordan quit.
no,
So
but
why can
hold up.
Jordan quit and Pippen can't quit? Why
I'm about to
is
answer.
that? He had
Listen
a
to this
back
then.
injury, a misdiagnosed back injury.
But
It's
his
all
ass
Jordan's
still
fault.
played. His ass played too.
No, you got to have a context about that.
You know what I'm saying? I let you rest through the regular season. I need you in the playoff when it counts the most. Don't pull that migraine shit on me again.
But Kobe got 10 years to show what he can do. Pippen only got a year and a half. That's not fair.
It is fair when you look at the whole totality of what happened.
No, because Pippen was underpaid, and you can't expect Pippen to do everything Jordan did because Jordan took 68 shots a game, and he didn't need to score 30. Jordan said
No,
he meant to score 30, so that's why he was holding the Bulls back. So when you have Pete Myers as Jordan's replacement, then you expect Pete Myers to be Jordan because Jordan retired abruptly at the beginning of the season, leaving the Bulls with no opportunity to go out there and get Kendall Gill or somebody else, Hershey Hawkins. You hurt the Bulls. You hurt them. Pippen deserved better. Pippen for president. Pippen died for our sins. Did I get all the talking points?
well then why Pippen played with the back spasm and couldn't play with the migraine then?
Well, he had a misdiagnosed back injury back in his rookie season that the Bull, and this is all according to Pippen's book. This is not all according to anything else but Pippen's book, by the way. So Pippen has always spoken the truth.
Though.
No,
Remember in
that's because he had a foot injury allegedly, and he waited and waited and waited, and then he had to get the surgery or whatever the excuse was, and he got it at the beginning of the season, and he did not wait for the Bulls to get to the first place without him and ran back. He just healed normally. All of this is just osmosis, and the Bulls would have never won. We would have never looked at Jordan the same way if it wasn't for Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was a lottery pick because the Bulls were in the lottery with Michael Jordan, which is not true. But the Bulls only had a lottery pick because they traded with the Seattle Supersonics. The Supersonics are the ones that had the lottery pick. And in 94 and 95, especially in 95, when Pippen wanted to be traded from the Bulls, how many teams traded for Scottie Pippen? I'll wait. Nobody traded for Scottie Pippen. Nobody. All right? So.
No, he wasn't worth trading for.
No, you got to have context. Pippen was the heart and soul. If you give Jordan 70% of the credit for winning the championship, so you take 70% away from a team that won a championship and you replace 70% with Pete Myers, and they still go to the second round, not the finals, but the second round of the playoffs with Pete Myers and Scottie Pippen. Who was Scottie Pippen? Scottie Pippen.
Hey, hold up. I got a problem with that.
I wish I had the link, man, because Kenneth, he wants some of this. Paul.
I'm representing them right, ain't I?
Where T Price at?
He in the
Now,
background.
to be fair, to be fair, if Kenneth, I know Kenneth is listening. To be fair, Kenneth can explain this a hell of a lot. I'm just doing a parody of his arguments. He can explain this a hell of a lot better than I can. I'm not doing it any justice. I'm just telling you what all the talking points is going to be.
He said he's chopping at the bit. That's what I'm saying. Let him in. Let him in.
If I can let him in, I'll let him in because I love this conversation. But the whole point of it is he says that the Bulls, one, misdiagnosed the back injury, and that's why Pippen played, quote unquote, poorly in his rookie season. Two, Jordan got away with everything with the Bulls, and Pippen didn't get away. Or we're not allowing, as fans, Pippen to get away with the same thing that we allowed Jordan to get away with. Three, Jordan just retired abruptly out of nowhere and left the Bulls high and dry without an opportunity to replace him. Okay? Pippen is not the type of scorer that Jordan is. Jordan was a ball hog, and he's going to always get his 25 shots a game. And Pippen bailed Jordan out in playoff series after playoff series after playoff series. Am I missing anything, Dion?
Yeah, you're missing one thing.
What?
Pippen missed half of the 99, 98, 97, 98 season. It was just Rodman and Jordan. Rodman ain't no scorer like that. At least he ain't giving you what Pippen was giving you, 19 points or whatever they say that Jordan needed to get over the hump. 19 points, that was it. I take them 19 to have to compare to D Wade or Bosh and all that any day. You know what I mean? But when Pippen missed all those games in 9-7, 9-8, Jordan still had a winning record. Jordan still was top in the East. So what they saying then?
What Kenneth is saying, we will not recognize Jordan as the Jordan that we recognize him without Scottie Pippen. If he would have played with Stacey Augmon, Jordan would have never made it out the first round. It was because of Pippen that Jordan won championships, allegedly.
Well, Pippen was on the bench the first 3 years. What happened with that?
No, because he had a misdiagnosed back injury. And his second season, he scored over 14 points a game.
That shit don't mean nothing, man.
My argument with that is if Pippen was the ultimate X factor, okay? Are we keeping that in mind?
Yeah.
Then the games that they double team Jordan, and there's been many games that they do, not 3 or 5. There's been many games that they double team Jordan and the team lost because nobody else stepped up. Period. So we want to talk. Oh yeah, Tony Kukoc heaved that game winner against New York. It was a heave. He closed his eyes, turned his back, and just threw the ball at the basket, and it went in. And Jordan pushed Kukoc out of the way in a playoff game to get the game to hit the game winner. I don't know which play that was, but Kenneth, you're one of the best people I've ever debated with. You need to come on back, bro. I'm actually a fan of yours. You need to come on back. And Jordan was a ball hog and a terrible player, apparently.
A nigga that scored 7.8 off the bench. We all know who put it in him, who all installed it.
But look, check this out. Check this out. Check this out, James. Pippen scored 7.9 points in his rookie season. Okay? You with me?
I'm with you.
Tony Kukoc scored 10.9 on better shooting splits in his rookie season. His rookie season was when Jordan retired. But Tony Kukoc is not considered Scottie Pippen's Scottie Pippen. Can you help that make sense?
No,
there you go. Let's go.
Yay!
I sure can. Now let's understand. This brother done rambled on. What's up,
What's up,
brother Martavius?
What's up,
you doing?
Kenneth? Wait, Kenneth. Let's do all the pleasantries. I'll let you get all the pleasantries. I'll let you get all the facts out that you want. First things first. It's good having you back. Number one.
Right. What up? Salute. Hey, I'm putting the bag in there for you, Ken.
Second thing, Kenneth.
You already know.
Second thing, Kenneth. You always bring a different perspective, and I'm a fan of that. Now I know it might sound like I'm giving you shit, but I'm actually a fan of that. All right. So,
no, it's cool, man. Iron sharpens iron. So, like everything you said, it ain't the first time I've heard it. So, why you think I know so much, man? I've had these conversations a million times, and this is easy work for me.
No, it's not. But
okay, all right.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
No, brother. It's all love, man. It's all love. I know you ain't. I know you ain't like them LeBron fans. So.
It's all about the conversation. It's all about the different perspective. It's all about what we can learn from each other. James, this is Kenneth. He's the top defensive attorney for the Scottie Pippen fan club. So I'll let you go. Welcome back again, Kenneth. Welcome back.
Thank you. All right, let me ask you a couple of questions, brother Martavius. Let me ask you a couple of questions. All right. So you seem like you want to dismiss context here, right?
No, I was only saying that to get your ass up here. That's all I was doing. I needed to get your ass up here somehow.
All right. I was going. I was actually coming up to talk about Dwayne Wade, but we can knock down the Scottie Pippen thing. Okay. So
wait. Pause. Wait. We only got a limited amount of time. Look, Would you do me a favor? I'm gonna put my number in the chat. Okay.
All
All
right.
right. I want you to have my personal number, so whenever we get on or anything like that, it ain't gonna take long for you to get with it. It's in the
Yeah.
chat. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put my name by it. Okay.
I got you.
So
All right,
do
cool.
that. Do that first, and then I think you should go with your Dwayne Wade topic first. We can always, well, next time we get on the chat together, we can always spar about the Scottie Pippen. But while James is here, and James is a big Dwayne Wade fan, he's a Miami Heat fan. He's very knowledgeable. We used to be on Ticket together, Ticket stream together. I have a lot of love and respect for him. So yeah, get your Dwayne Wade off first.
All right, hold on. Let me just. I'm actually calling you right now, but okay. All right. So I'll just talk about. I don't know if you got it because I don't want to mess up your whatever you got going on. But okay.
No, just send me a text and then I'll respond to the text. That's the best way to do it.
Bad. Okay. Cool. All right. So check this out, man. As far as Dwayne Wade, and this is it's the inverse of Scottie Pippen. I've never seen somebody get so much credit as Dwayne Wade is for basically 3 games in one season, and the 3 games being the championship in 2006. Don't get me wrong, he's a great player now. He's a great player. But 3 games in 2006 NBA Finals against the Mavericks, and then what he did, leading the league in scoring in 2009 on a crappy team where they didn't go anywhere, and because he's also lost when he should have won as well and all that stuff like that, But for some reason he don't get nearly the amount of flack as what I heard you say with regards to Scottie Pippen. And I'm trying to figure out why. I personally think that the 2006 NBA Finals of Dwayne Wade was it great? I could say it was great. I could also say it was overrated. Okay, just because he was paraded to the free throw line like crazy. The other games, at least 2 of those games, he did not shoot well. And see, this is what I understand. Like the other brother was talking about scoring. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all only want to look at scoring. That's all y'all want to look at. Was he an efficient scorer? How was the offense being ran? So y'all don't really look at that. All y'all want to look at is the box score. Oh, this guy scored 30 points. He's great. Nah, man, it's not that cut and dry. I don't care. You don't like context? I do. I love context. Context is the most important aspect. You know why? Because going back to Scottie Pippen, what I was going to do was.
You there?
Yeah, but I also understand that you could call yourself poking holes at Michael Jordan too, and you know what I would do, and if I was asked you questions, you know what you would do? You would apply context. So I don't know why, when it comes to Scottie Pippen, right? There's a different set of rules that needs to be applied here, but like with Dwayne Wade, like when his Miami Heat team lost to my Bulls. Or that in 2010 when they had no business losing to that Bulls team.
Don't you mean 2007?
Was it okay, 2007.
The year after they won the championship. Yes.
You're right. The year after when Kirk Hinrich and Ben Gordon got in his ass. Right? No business. Kirk Hinrich shut his ass down. Okay? No business losing. Right. But again, we're going to sit. Dwayne Wade was on that 2011 NBA Finals team, too. Right. As much as y'all talking about how great of a defender he is, I'm not going to sit here and alleviate LeBron James' role and not being able to shut down Jason Terry and JJ Barea and all that stuff like that. But guess what? Dwayne Wade is a guard. How come he didn't do it? Huh? How come with his great defense that y'all love jacking off to Dwayne Wade? And again, I don't understand it. Guess what? I heard you guys saying that Dwayne Wade never finished second in MVP. He finished third. You know who else finished third in MVP voting? Scottie Pippen. Right? You guys jack off to him leading league in scoring at 30 points a game. That's been done how many times in the NBA?
Well, Pippen never did it.
Huh?
Pippen never did that.
Well, you know what Pippen did do to Dwayne Wade never did? Pippen led his team in points, rebounds, assists, blocks, steals. That's only been done 5 times. Oh, and guess what?
Oh, you're missing
His
one.
team-
You're missing
Hold
one
on,
stat.
brother, hold on. You got 20 minutes uninterrupted of
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it. You
All
got
right,
it.
cool. So Pippen.
Hey, we gotta
And,
send some
uh,
cash apps to get some more time, man. Time is money. Time is money.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna be quick, and you know what?
No. Hold on, Kenneth. Because Dion is right. If y'all want this to go on for another hour, somebody got to send something to T Price straight up because Kenneth came with his goddamn sledgehammer tonight.
Yeah,
and he's swinging it.
bro.
The club.
Yeah, I'm just getting started.
We ain't trying to have the club close. You heard me?
Right.
Yeah, I'm just getting started.
Because I tried warming up the car. I had to turn the car off when Kenneth came up here.
I was come up here just to have a little, man. Shoot, you done got me hyped up now. So, anyways, what I was saying was Pippen is one of four other players along with him to lead to ever be able to lead his team in points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals, right? And not only that, he also was the anchor of the defense, and he also ran the offense. Oh, and guess what? His team was over 500. When Dwayne Wade led the league in scoring at 30 points a game, his team sucked.
But they were over 500. Don't paint that goddamn narrative.
No, they weren't. Oh, that's right. They were. That's right. That's right. You're right.
Yes,
they were.
Exactly. Don't do that shit. No. Not while I'm on the stream.
Which team had a better record?
No, that's not what you said.
Okay, I back off of that. Which team?
Okay, hold on. T Price is talking. T Price is talking.
Hold on. Hey, I let y'all go to 8, man. Y'all got it to 8 my time, bro. Because I can't sleep right now, so y'all got it to 8 my time, bro. So y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Kenneth. Go ahead.
So let me ask you a question. Now you finna get yourself caught in the box. Who had a better record? The 95 Bulls?
I'm not doing that because
no. What you mean you're not doing that? You finna do that,
your narrative was leading people to believe that the Dwayne Wade was scoring 30 under fucking 500. Don't do that. You forgot who you talking to?
Oh, okay. Hey, the next year you guys jack off and his team sucked. There was one year where his team sucked. I could look it up.
Yeah, that was the 15 game. They won 15 games. Yes. Guess what? Newsflash. Right. They did suck. And
okay, right. They suck. Did Pippen ever have anything remotely close to that?
No, because Jordan came back in the middle of the second season to help his ass.
No. You don't get to use context, brother. Oh, now you want to apply context. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Context is like activator. Use as needed.
Right. And when I need it, right, I'm going to use it, just like what you did. But you don't get to make determination as when context is viable and when it's not.
Go ahead, know your boy.
The only thing I got to intervene on, the Bulls team just come off a three-peat, if I'm not mistaken, in 93. So the team was already built. Pippen ain't really had to carry the weight of the world. Then when he really had to carry the weight of the world, the nigga had a losing record that year. The nigga won 33 games when he was crying for Jordan. So y'all making good points, what I'm saying. So we just can't make it seem like even when he went to Houston, you got Dream and you got Barkley. Even when we went to Portland, that team was stacked. That was y'all championship. Y'all was up 3-1. You choked, my nigga. Just point blank period. Like
shit, know you.
You
okay, well, first of all, a lot of that stuff you said, brother, is not true. Okay, they were not under 500 when they were over 500.
I said it was under 500. I said they won 33 games. They wasn't winning nothing. They wasn't about to go nowhere that second year. That's why he
hold on. They won 33 games, but still they was winning, right? They was over 500, right?
Were they in the playoff picture?
Yes, they was in the. Yes, they was in the playoffs. How many times did Dwayne Wade miss the playoffs? How many times did Pippen miss the playoffs?
Hold up. Who he had on his team?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, listen. First of all,
One minute.
hold
Y'all
up.
niggas do
Where I
not get to
got
use
a problem with
context
your
when it's
argument?
only viable for y'all.
No,
I'm
fuck the
not going to let
content.
you guys
No,
do that. Do you not? Hold on,
fuck the
bro.
content
Hold
right
on,
now.
hold
Only
on, bro.
thing I'm trying to tell you is you
Go ahead.
talking about a bench player, role player, compared to a nigga who had to lead a team. That's like oranges and apples.
What do you mean? What do you mean a bench player, role player? We're comparing
Pippen was a
Dwayne
bench
Wade and
player and
Scottie
a role
Pippen,
player
right?
compared
You
to
didn't even just say that. Oh, wait, they had Tony Kukoc. Kukoc was coming off the bench and he was a rookie. That's what I'm saying. You guys' arguments is trash. It's
No, I
total
ain't talking about
trash.
that. No, listen. One person came in the league as a goddamn role player, averaging 7.8. One was thrusted into the offense because we did that Marquet going to the Elite Eight and was able to lead his own team, my nigga. Pippen, and then when, like I say,
Why does that
keep
matter?
bragging on his 50.
Why does that matter? One player
Listen,
plays
we
with
don't
a
really
one
need
player
context
played
for
the
this,
rookie
though.
season with a bad back. One player played his rookie season with a bad back. Dwayne Wade did not do that.
Let him explain, bro. Let him explain.
Only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is, bro, because even if you won't count the first game out the first season, still had year 2, year 3. He ain't get off the bench till year 3, my nigga. So what's wrong with his back year 2 and 3? Get the fuck out of here with
What
that
are you
back
talking
shit.
about? By 3, he was all-star. He was starting in year 2.
He was not an all-star in year 3.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was an all-star in 1990. By 1990, he was an all-star.
When Pippen came into the league, my nigga?
He came into the league in what? 87.
Hold on.
87, 88.
Is that 89-90 or 90-91 season?
87, 88. That's when he came in.
No. We know he was drafted at 87. I'm saying his first All-Star season. Was it 89-90 or was it 90-91?
It was 89-90. 90-91, he didn't go to the All-Star. He didn't make the All-Star. The year they won the championship.
Just clarifying it for the listeners. That's all.
No worries. But still, that doesn't do the fact that, like I said.
Hold up. So you saying a dude that didn't make the All-Star team and not the year they won the championship, but he made it the year before that they didn't win it. And wasn't that the year with the migraine?
Yeah, that was the year with the migraine.
Nigga quitter, man. That nigga been a quitter, man.
But you got to use context because his father died.
We're going to count one game, and mind you, he had already said he had that migraine before the game started. So it wasn't like he put a LeBron James, lost the game, then came out and started talking about I had a migraine the whole time. Nah, it was well documented that he had a migraine going into that game.
All right. First of all, if it was well documented, why would you go out there and play then quit? Just don't fucking play.
I said the same thing on your boy.
He didn't quit, man. He played 45 or 46 minutes. He didn't quit.
No, the last play of the game when you got a chance to win, that's quitting. Nigga, you
that's not 94. That's
nah,
94.
Man, you conflating two things. I'm talking about the migraine. You talking about when he sat out. Hold on, like y'all jumping. Listen, I know I got y'all panties in a bunch, but hold on, bro. Look, like I said, y'all niggas had like 20 to 30 minutes of me having to sit there and listen to that gup of y'all going constantly. Now I get up here. Now and Lord knows how many times y'all done brought me up when I'm not listening. So now y'all got me up here. Now y'all finna get this work.
Yeah,
I wish y'all was but I gotta say,
I'm still working. I'm still waiting on you to give me work. I'm still waiting on you.
Cut like a band-aid. Already gonna debate, and I ain't know your boy was going. It's a 2-on-1. I'm in the cut like a band-aid.
I take all comers. If I know StreamYard only holds 10. If y'all can get 50 of y'all up here, I would kick every one of y'all's ass. Y'all listen to what you guys are doing right now.
I appreciate the debate. I appreciate the love that you're giving. But this what I'm asking you. If I can win 55 games without Jordan, what's up with the next season? Well, why ain't win 55 the next season?
Well, shoot, if I apply context, was that going to be a problem?
Man,
You can try.
do whatever
You can apply the bullshit context. Go ahead.
Why you can't be straight up? It's always got to have a context with it.
Didn't know
Because-
you would just echo
This is what
some
I'm.
of the same shit we said last time we had
Now
this
y'all sound like a bunch of girls. Excuse me. Now
No,
y'all
I'm
sound like a
saying
bunch of
everything a
girls.
dude come with, everything somebody say, context don't always have to be used when you was crying for the man.
Hold on. Nah, nigga, you don't get to sit here and say that I can't use context, but y'all niggas can use context. Nah, fuck all
What
that.
context I use right now? I just called it down the middle.
Hold on, bro. If you can use context, so can I. So if you want to go down that rabbit hole,
you talking
if
about
you want to
Candace with
go
that
down that
context.
rabbit hole, how about this? If I said, how come Jordan didn't win the championship against the Celtics when he had a Hall of Fame player on his team, George Gervin? Why
We're going
didn't he
to this
win?
bullshit
we doing
again.
this melted
That's what we
ice
doing?
shit again.
That's what we.
All right, because that's when I'm gonna jump all over your ass like a cop with a black guy running in the alley. and
If
shit.
you guys are going to sit there and try to make an argument that I can't use context, but you guys can, you realize you niggas lost already, right?
Hey,
Okay,
You
we
lost,
so
only
that's
you
got-
lost the
wrong.
debate
Okay.
already.
Hold on. Hey,
This
real
my
quick,
thing.
y'all.
You
We
lost.
only got
You
an
guys
hour
lost
left,
the
so,
debate
like,
already.
No,
Hold
you
on,
lost
hold
the
on,
debate
hold
when you're running away from the answer.
I'm not
Hey,
running
yeah.
away from nothing. Every time I try to
This is
answer
my
it,
thing right
you
here,
guys
bro.
say, well, you can't use context. Every
Nobody
time I
said
try
you
to
can't
answer
use
it, you guys
context.
say I can't use context.
Only thing I'm saying is, once you brought up George Gervin at that point in his career, you lost me right there for number one.
Thank you,
Second of
know your
all,
boy. The nigga is melted
second of all,
ice.
hold up. Second of all,
Okay.
then let me get my shit out because you always talking about context. Put some context on this. After he
Okay.
left Jordan, you was with two Hall of Famers. You ain't did shit. And then you went to Portland on another stack team. You ain't did shit then. So everybody keep talking about Jordan, but what he
Talk,
did
know
without
your
Jordan, he ain't
Okay.
did shit
All
without
right.
Jordan, but get his ass
how old?
whooped. And
Okay. Well,
hey,
how old?
listen, bro. Let me tell you something. I never
Go
seen Jordan with one all-star, superstar / whatever lose a 3-1 lead like he did against LA. Is you supposed to be this defender? Why you go check?
The Trailblazers did not lose a 3-1 lead, bro. Hold on, bro. You wrong. The Trailblazers did not lose a 3-1 lead. You don't know what you're talking about.
The Lakers almost lost a 3-1 lead. No, you boy.
They coughed up. Hold on. They coughed up. They coughed up. I think was it a 15-point lead. The Trailblazers did. They did not cough up a 3-1 lead. But
in Game 7.
They coughed up a 15-point lead with Pippen on the floor in Game 7.
Yeah,
right.
but hold on.
Okay.
One of those series.
Okay. So hold on. Let me
Is this
respond
more
to that.
context? Are we doing more context?
No. I don't know. No. Hold on. Let me respond to it. Okay. You said at the start of your caterwauling, you said George Gervin was old. How old was George Gervin in 1986 when he played with Michael Jordan?
1,000.
38.
32.
Oh, okay.
32. He was coming off an all-star year. And you had Orlando Woolridge. Now, let me ask you a question. How old was Scottie Pippen when he played with Portland? How old was when he played with Houston? How old was he when he
of that team, Ken?
What do you mean? Who was the coach? Jordan's the GOAT. Don't matter. Is that context
No,
again?
because you got to use context.
So am I hearing more context?
Right. So Jordan was the player coach. Jordan was the one that called shots and who went in the game and who didn't go in the game. Because Jordan Gervin only played two of those 3 games.
Am I hearing more context?
Nobody said you can't use context, but it seems like whenever we use context, you don't like to answer.
You are
much.
You spent 30 minutes talking about context.
That's
and
because I was trolling you to get you up here.
And I start
did that
bringing
on
up arguments.
purpose.
You're gonna run behind context.
No, I did that on purpose to get you the hell up here.
I ain't using no context, homie.
You hold on, bro. I'm sorry. What's your name? I'm sorry. I know I got Martavius, brother. What's your name?
Who,
I'm
me?
Nola Boy.
I'm about to say,
Nola
I
Boy.
just
Okay, I
asked
wanna
who was
make
the
sure.
coach. Yeah, this Dion, Ken. I just asked who was the coach.
Yeah.
Ken.
Of the Bulls in '85.
Yes, sir. Wasn't that Collins?
No,
that was was it Doug Collins or was it Lockery? Whatever that dude's name was.
It's either Albach or Lockery.
Yeah, it might. No. I don't think it was
Collins.
Doug
They
Collins.
coming to like
Dan Albach.
Yeah, I think it was Stan Albach, wherever that dude's name was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But listen, hold on. I understand. I get it. I'm not sitting up here saying that Jordan should have beat the Celtics or anything like, or even should have got a game off. I'm not saying that, but but listen, when the last time I came up here, I said I don't argue people's opinions, but I will argue your consistency. And for y'all to sit here and try to make these concessions, well, this guy was old. Well, who was the coach? If I let you guys talk a little bit longer, you guys will be talking about Michael Jordan, Phil Jackson. So
nobody's going that far. Stop it.
All right. You guys haven't gotten that far. You guys haven't gotten that far yet.
I'm gonna speak for myself. I always argue your points and narrative. I don't.
Why does that have a negative connotation? I just asked the question, brother.
Why did you ask who the coach was?
Because I wanted to know who the coach was of that team, considering the roster and where they were at that time.
All right.
That does have a factor.
Who had a better team, dog? D Wade or Scottie Pippen?
What year?
Look at any year. You're damn what year you look at.
Well, you can't say any year because he did play with Bosh and LeBron, so you would have to do solo dolo years.
No, listen. The only reason why I say that because that Portland team still was deeper than that super team. If you ask me,
I agree with that.
Pippen on any day.
Yeah,
even if you go with the big three, and Houston, you could still say the big three in Miami that wasn't that damn near equal with Elijah Barkley and Pippen.
I see your point.
No, because Miami they was all in their prime. Elijah was like 38 years old. Barkley was like in his mid, like 35 or something like that. No, it's not the same thing. That he was in their prime. And by the way, the Mavericks. Hold on, bro. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. You asked me a question. Let me finish. By the way, the Mavericks. The Mavericks' second best player was Caron Butler. He didn't even play in that championship. Not only that, but if I remember correct, Dwayne Wade with and prime Chris Bosh, they coughed up a 2-1 lead to the Mavericks, who was hurt. Oh, and guess what? They also coughed up a 15-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Y'all don't want to go against me. No, you don't want to go against me.
I'm going to go against you. I want to go against you.
Hold up.
I want all the goddamn smoke.
Check this out. I got it right here, y'all. Peep it out. You talking about we don't want to go against him, but it wasn't D Wade the reason why they lost. D Wade was the lead scorer in that final. So you taking yourself, to be honest with you.
Like I said earlier.
If Pippen was that dude, like y'all say he was, Jordan needed him to win. Why he ain't win without Jordan?
Because
you have better rosters, you have better situations. Like I say, you still ain't get it done. And then how you go 55 wins, then go 33, drop down to 33 and crawl for the nigga who they say they needed you to help him win. So
you know what's crazy? I ain't even tripping on him. You know this Dion. I ain't even tripping on him losing in Chicago. If Pippen was him in 99, they would have went to the finals, bro. That's my thing.
Yeah.
In 99, I already said. In 99, Olajuwon was old. Okay, that was not the same Olajuwon. So no, that wasn't the Pippen take, man. I never heard nobody say that was prime Olajuwon.
It's Portland, bro. Not Houston. You thinking?
No, Houston, 99. No, 99
was Houston.
99 is Houston.
Portland. Y'all tripping?
No, 99 was Houston. He was with the Bulls in 98. Houston in 99. Portland in 2000. He only went to Houston for 1 year. He opted out of his contract because he didn't like playing with Barkley. He ended his career.
2000 did. The year that they blew that lead, they should have went to the finals, bro.
All right. Okay, that's okay. Fair enough. So the year that they blew that lead, okay.
I want to see the defensive problems. You had Kobe. You talking about the Ruben stopper? Ruben was getting his ass kicked. So why you ain't getting on?
No, he wasn't. Well, you better go look that up. No, he wasn't. I don't know where y'all get that from. The Kobe. Oh, bro, let me, bro. You got listen. Every time you cut me off, you're showing me you're getting your ass kicked.
Man, you the cut off master. You better cut that out, bruh.
Dion trying to get his point across, I guess. But go ahead, get your point off. It's your turn. Your flow. Ken.
Go ahead, kid.
Clark Kent, where you at, baby? Better change the Superman because that Clark Kent ain't working for you.
While he's fixing this crooked wireless, I'll jump in. Pippen said out of his mouth that Portland team was the best team he's
He
ever
was
had.
34, 35 years old.
Okay,
When I
then you
asked
came
you,
back.
hold on, let me finish. When I
No, you
asked
cut
you,
out. That's all I'm
I'm
saying. You
sorry.
cut out for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
There
okay,
you
I'm
go.
sorry.
You back.
Yeah, what I was saying was look up the stats, the field goal percentage of Kobe Bryant in those 7 games. But I think for the most part, Pippen guarded him. Look it up. And that was 34-year-old Pippen. If that was prime Pippen, the Lakers don't stand a chance. Okay?
Well, if it was a
Hold
fifth,
on.
we all be drunk.
There you go
All
with
right.
that context.
Right.
That sounds like a
It
context
was
point to
Pippen.
me.
Once,
If Pippen
like
was
I said, well,
giving
you asked me a question. Okay, so still.
So if
Pippen was
if George
hold
Gervin
on,
was
let me
25
finish.
years old, they would have beat
Let
the
me finish.
Celtics. See how that works?
Let me ask you guys a couple of questions. Do you feel Dwayne Wade is better than Scottie Pippen? Yes or no?
Know your boy?
Don't run now. Do you guys
not
feel
running.
Dwayne Wade is better than Scottie Pippen? That's a simple question.
It
I
could be a
can't
wash because of both
Can't
sides of the
compare
ball.
the two.
All right. Okay. It could be okay. I personally feel it is a wash. Okay, but for the people, go ahead, bro. What you saying?
One player shooting guard, one player small forward. I can't compare them two. That's me.
Okay. What about their impact on the basketball court?
They both had equal impact, just in different ways.
All right. I actually
See, that's
agree
the
with
whole
that.
thing.
I actually agree with that. But my argument was going to be this. Okay. If we're going to knock Pippen for losing with the Trailblazers, with a team that they were not favored to beat to begin with, the 67-win Lakers, Shaq and Kobe Lakers, they took them to 7 games and really had them up against the ropes, right? But if we're going to make an argument for Dwayne Wade, okay, well, he went against the he went against the Dallas Mavericks, who on the team that he was heavily favored to beat in his prime. Now, what you guys said was, well, he averaged whatever 26, 27 points a game. He did. But guess what? It wasn't the offense that was killing them. What was killing them was the fact that they couldn't stop Jason Terry.
That is not the whole truth. That's not the whole truth, and I'm not going to let you use the Dallas Mavericks as your super move. Absolutely not. There's not one person on this earth that blames the defense of what transpired in 2011. Everybody fucking knows if LeBron James plays just a balanced game, they win that series. It is our belief that LeBron James fucked over that damn series on purpose, because who would have won the damn finals MVP?
Well, it would have been Wade for sure. It definitely would have been Wade.
So that I agree with where you're going, but I don't agree with that team. Mm-hmm. If you want to use the 2014 Spurs, I'm with you, but not the Dallas Mavericks. That's not the hill you want to die on.
Well, because see, that would be hypocritical of me, because I think Wade was old then. By 2014, I think he was like Pippen, on the Blazers. He was good, but he wasn't prime Wade. He was just good. That's why I bring up the Heat. But still, to me, they had a lead, bro. They had a lead. And
then LeBron James started to play like a menstruating black woman.
They had a lead multiple times. It was the lack of the inability to stop Jason. Jason Terry kept sticking jumpers in LeBron James' eye. You had JJ Barea. They could not stop them too. Why am I saying that? Because you don't want Jason Terry, who averaged like 10 or 11 points in the regular season, all of a sudden you jump up to 18.
Okay, stop. I got a rebuttal. Okay, are you ready? Shouts out to Mike Miller in the chat. He says Kobe shot 44% from the floor, 52% from 3 against Portland in the Western Conference Finals. And he also said Pippen took 3 shots in the fourth quarter in Game 7. That's number 1. Number 2, we all saw that against the Dallas Mavericks, the Miami Heat were playing 4-on-5, because once LeBron checked out, he checked out on offense and defense. Tell me one team in NBA history that won a championship playing 4-on-5. I'll wait.
Well, I mean, I could also say LeBron still was giving the Heat 18 and 7 and 7, right?
Man, what he
So I mean,
average?
it was,
No, you talked about them going up 2-1. From the moment they went up 2-1, he was not giving no fucking 18, 8, and 8. He was not.
No,
Let's
he
stop that.
wasn't. No, he
he
wasn't.
wasn't.
No. He scored
was-
8 points in game 4. Then
Say
he
it 2
scored
times for people in the back.
Oh,
See,
say that
that's
again.
what I don't
Dion.
like about that
I
argument too.
said,
When they
say,
try
I
to
said,
use
say
it
it 2
and
times
they
for the
trying to
people
kill
in the
D
back.
Wade. When if D Wade, if it weren't for D Wade, they don't even they're not even up 2-1.
Right. And Chris Bosh hit the game winner in game 3. So what are you
So
saying?
what the fuck he was
I'm
doing?
saying,
Besides, look for Horn.
look, Dwayne Wade is supposed to be a two-way player. Yes or no?
Of course. So
Okay.
is LeBron James. So LeBron James is the one that shit the bed.
I think I think overall he did, but we're having a conversation between the impact of Scottie Pippen and Dwayne Wade, right? And the point I'm trying to make is for a lot of the stuff that you guys hold against Scottie Pippen, because he might have scored, let's say against the Knicks, he scored 23 points. He averaged 23 points and like 43% shooting against one of the best defenses the league has ever seen, right? But y'all gonna look at him sideways. And I can say, well, he played great on defense, right? And then we could turn around and say, well, it wasn't Scottie Pippen. You know, it was the fact that he didn't have nobody to step up that could be somebody like him, like Dwayne Wade had. And not only did he have LeBron James, he had Chris Bosh, right? So the point I'm trying to make is he was in his prime. He had 2 other Hall of Fame players in their prime as well. They were heavily favored. They had you was sitting up here, Dion. I think it was Dion. Nola. I'm sorry, Nola. When talking about how the Portland Trailblazers coughed up a 3-1 lead. The Heat coughed up a 2-1 lead. First, that wasn't correct. The Heat coughed up a 2-1 lead, and they coughed up a 15-point lead.
Kenneth, you got a chat that's asking you a question. You ready?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Mike Miller said, Ken, you said Terry jump points from 17 from 10, but Bron went from 27 to 17. You killed your own argument.
Look, I'm not saying that it was only LeBron James. I mean Dwayne Wade. LeBron James wet the bed way more than Dwayne Wade. But if I'm also not going to sit here and say that, to me, watching that series, right? If they
And guess what? And guess what, buddy? You know, I love your stance. You're doing a great job. But you know who Dwayne Wade was guarding? Because he couldn't guard Jason Terry. He was guarding Jason Kidd. Why? Because every time they tricked off of Jason Kidd, he hit an open 3. And when you got announcers saying the best two-way player in the game, the person that everybody says is a better defensive player than Michael Jordan at the time, can LeBron James slow down Jason Terry? Guess who said that? I'll give you one guess.
Who?
Magic Johnson. So who knows more about basketball? Me, you, or the chat, or Magic Johnson?
Oh, Magic, for sure.
So you have a 6'9" forward who's cat quick, allegedly, not on PEDs, allegedly, and he can't stop Jason Terry that was just doing dribble pull up, blow by. Why Dwayne Wade is staying at home on Jason Kidd, who is lining up top of the key threes, and every time they double, guess what? Kidd's open for a wide open 3. Brea's open for a wide open 3. JJ Brea blocked LeBron James' shot in the post, and we're blaming Dwayne Wade because he didn't guard 2 players.
But I can't hear you. Is that me?
I don't know. Did everybody else hear me?
You keep going in and out. I can't really hear you. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
No, I can hear you.
It might be just me. Hold on. I'm finna go close to my router.
Yeah, y'all both clear to me. Everybody good.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you brought it up because I had to walk up, bro. When a nigga getting their flame ball like that, oh, I can't hear you.
Oh, there
Y'all
you
can
go.
hear
Know
me?
your boy back. There you go.
I was just sitting there. There was a good dialogue though. I ain't gonna lie, but
Mm.
you like
Hey,
what
when
you
they
like.
get
You
to
like.
going, you got to get your popcorn. You hear me?
Yeah. My biggest thing is this. I'm not knocking who you like and why you like him for that reason.
Uh,
But when you go off the eye test, ain't nobody. Man, listen, that shit not even as close, bro.
yeah, but but you know what's funny? It's funny because just like you asked the question about Magic, right? When you say the eye test, when I listen to how people look at Scottie Pippen, NBA players like Dr. J, who called Pippen the second best player in the NBA in the early 90s, Larry Bird, Magic, Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman, Charles Barkley, all these people were saying that Pippen was, if not the best player in the NBA at one time, top 5 or whatever, right?
But I don't
That's
believe
because of the
anything
value
Isaiah
you bring
Thomas
to
said because
each team.
he also said Scottie Pippen was a scrub. So which one do I believe?
Well, hold on. In all fairness to Isaiah Thomas was talking about Scottie Pippen at that time in 1992, not Scottie Pippen after he's won 6 championships and everything like that. Like I think this was in when he called Scottie Pippen the second best player after Michael Jordan. That was in 1998 in the semifinals against the Hornets. And Thomas said that Pippen was the second best player in the league. So again, we're talking about a resume, but he's talking about when he's sitting laying on that couch, he's talking about Pippen, like 3-4 years in the league. And I'll be, migraine Pippen, they won that. I think at that time they won, was it 2 championships or 1 championship or whatever. But I think really Pippen wouldn't have got the name for himself if Jordan wouldn't have retired. Right. But the point being is, I know he did say that, but later, Thomas said that Scottie Pippen is the greatest defender ever.
And he also said Jordan is the GOAT, and they backtracked and say LeBron's the GOAT. So which one do I supposed to believe?
He hates, Thomas hates Michael Jordan. He's jealous of Michael Jordan. He resents Michael Jordan, and all that stuff.
So
but
that will make sense for him to big up Scottie Pippen to try to minimize Michael Jordan. So that's why I say I agree with everybody else that you mentioned. Don't mention Isaiah Thomas around me.
I'm just saying, man. I don't necessarily think that. I don't think that. I think that's a fan thing when people be sitting up here bashing teammates. Look, I'm not going to sit here and again, I'm not bashing Dwayne Wade and saying he sucked or anything like that. Dwayne Wade was great.
It kind of sounds like you are.
No,
it just kind of does.
No. But look, there's not one player again you could bring up. You want to talk about the shortcomings? We can do this all day with shortcomings of players. I just find it funny again when we're talking about Scottie Pippen. I do feel that Scottie Pippen and Dwayne Wade are as far as impact on the game is very similar. If somebody took Wade over Pippen, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's crazy. If somebody took Pippen over Wade, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's crazy. But the only point I'm trying to make is that is my damn cat, like she's trying to jump in the oven, stupid ass.
Hell no.
But anyway, she sees this food in here. But anyway, no, the only point I'm trying to make is that a lot of the arguments that I hear, like again, against Scottie Pippen, maybe outside of that 1.8 quitting and stuff like that, but you guys know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
I can do that with everybody.
Phil Jackson was racist, and he never gave Pippen a chance to shine. Tony Kukoc messed up.
Pippen was crazy for saying that kind of stuff. That's crazy. I don't subscribe to the whole Phil Jackson was racist. He did give Pippen a chance. He gave Pippen.
Wait, hold on, Kenneth. Hold on. I'm just not gonna let you just say that and then move on like that wasn't me and your very first argument. When I brought that shit up the very first time, you know what you told me?
What?
How am I supposed to know how he feels? And now you actually agree with me?
No.
Don't start stuttering now, goddammit.
No. What I agree with is that Phil Jackson gave Pippen a chance to make the go-ahead shot. right? And if
Okay.
you remember
Wait. Let's stay right there. We agree on that. Let's stay right there.
Right.
Okay. Because me and you
Right,
barely
right.
agree.
Right.
But you have to remember when I told you that Pippen is a liar and you got up on the witness stand with your briefcase in hand and you was defending the shit out of Scottie Pippen and you said, well, how can I say that he's a liar? That's how he felt. And then today,
Yeah.
did you perjure yourself, Kenneth?
No, because no, because what you're talking about, I still stand by it. If he feel, I'm not in the locker room. As far as whether or not Phil Jackson is a racist, I don't believe he's a racist. I don't agree with Scottie
Is
Pippen.
this your king?
Hold on, but I can't. I'm not going to sit here and say that I can. That that's Scottie Pippen's opinion. But I was more talking about the chance that Phil Jackson gave him, right? Was he came down? I wish one of these days, hopefully, I'll be able to send the video. Well, you know what? Since I got your number, now I'm going to send you the video of the play before, right?
No
the
dick
play that I'm
pics.
talking about.
Please, no dick pics.
Hold on, let me finish, please.
Okay.
The play that I'm talking about where Phil Jackson gave Pippen opportunity, and I said he had Kerr and Kukoc on the right-hand side on the wing.
Right. I remember you explaining that.
And he tried to wave them off because he was going to go one-on-one. Kerr vacated, Kukoc stayed. And that pissed him off.
Can you also show me the play where Michael Jordan pushed Kukoc out of the way too?
I sure will. Absolutely.
And can
so,
you do it without that attitude too?
I will do it without the attitude.
Okay, maybe a little attitude. Well, you can put a little attitude in it, but not as much.
Hey, I will do it. I will do it with a smile on my face because I love being proven right. So when again with the history of Kukoc and everything like that, and he's already mad because Kukoc didn't vacate the premises for whatever reason. Kukoc didn't do it, but he did it. Right? He goes down. They go back down to the bench. And then Jackson says, I'm going to draw this up for the rookie.
Now, that was a great mini series on Netflix, but you missed something. Let's talk about the play before that when they drew a play up for Pippen and he missed. You thought I was going to do my goddamn research, didn't you?
Okay. What happened?
What happened on that shot? Because Pippen said, never got a chance to hit a game winner. Pippen said this. Not Kenneth Wright, the defense attorney.
He about to go Macho Man Randy Savage off the top rope.
Pippen said that shit. So yes, I did the research after me and you talked. You're absolutely right. You don't got to send me the video. I'm just glad that you said you was going to. Pippen was supposed to have the right wing. Kerr was supposed to break back to the center of the court. Kukoc stayed in the shot area where Pippen was supposed to go to, bumped into him, turned it over. Okay, right. But we keep forgetting about the play before that, where it was a screen and roll triangle. Pippen pulled up from the wing, missed the fuck out of it. So that eliminates Pippen's argument.
What? Wait a minute. So if we're going to sit here and we're going to hold Pippen to a standard that no other players ever had to be held to.
What do you mean no other player had to be held to it? You missed two.
You're telling me I can't find plays where Jordan missed shots.
And that's why I'm gonna stop you right there. Jordan said I missed X amount of shots in my career on that commercial. Did he not say that, or did Jordan say that I made every goddamn game winner?
No, he said he missed. Yeah, he said he missed. Yeah.
All right, but Pippen said in his bullshit book and in his bullshit interview, he never got a chance. And that's why he got that attitude and didn't want to come into the game. He said that. Martavian didn't say that. Kenneth Wright didn't say that. Pippen said that. But the fact of the matter is, he did get the shot. He missed it. He got another chance. We can argue and we can come to an agreement that Kukoc fucked that play up. Now you get a third chance. Let's give it to somebody that's going to try to win the game. It wasn't a heave. It was a turnaround jumper.
All right. Well,
gotcha, bitch.
No. When I think when he's talking about had a chance is
Oh, here we go.
the last shot of the game.
I know
That's
that
what I
process,
think.
that defense
really,
attorney skills
I'm
is
sorry.
undefeated.
I mean,
Kenneth Cochran is over here, everybody.
Right,
Kenneth
he never
Cochran.
had a.
If
I'm
the
sorry,
basket
but
doesn't fit, you must have quit
That's right. And the last time it worked, so why come it can't work this time?
because the shit ain't working this time. I got that ass on the ropes the ski mask way.
If the whole argument
You thought I
is
called you up here and I wasn't gonna do no goddamn homework. I did a paper on your ass the last time.
Hey, you know what? I'm impressed, but it's still not enough.
You don't want to fight for arguments? Look at the jury. They looking at me like, bravo, Martavian.
Laughing at your own jokes, huh? Look, if we're in the situation, if Pippen is talking, I believe
Sound
he's
it out.
talking
You're
about.
stuttering. You know what they say about a nigga that stutters? He's lying. Go ahead. Go on. You over just sound it out.
I believe
that the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
I believe he is talking about getting the last shot. That's what he's talking about. Not, 2 or 3, making shots. Pippen's done that a lot, making shots with a minute and a half, and stuff. He's done it a lot. And
a minute and a fucking half? You mean to tell me he hits a shot? That's clutch shot. That's not a game-winning shot when it's a minute and a half. Yeah. I've seen Pippen miss more at the buzzers than I don't think I can remember him hitting a game winner.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
I know one off the top of my head is the one against Portland in that very year when they played the Lakers. He hit the game winner against Portland.
I would have to look that up.
It was against Utah.
T. Price is back.
Hey, y'all can stay up, do what y'all got to do. I'm going to sleep. I pay the bills here, so y'all can stay up all night. Y'all can stay up all night, do whatever. I will turn this off whenever I wake up. So,
all right, bet.
No, I got to kill as much as I would love to do this. Hey, let's schedule something for another time and to be more respectful for T. Price.
Yeah, no, I got you.
No, y'all can do it. It's already paid for. Y'all can do it. It's already paid for. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all got to do. That's what I'm telling you.
But I got to get up tomorrow. See, I'm a few hours ahead of y'all, so I got to get up and go to service tomorrow. I would love to, but right. Kenneth.
Yeah, I set up. Just set me up. I set y'all up some tomorrow. So just hit me up. I told y'all whenever y'all want to cook, just let me know.
Yeah, what you want to do? What you want to do tomorrow, Kenneth?
You know what? I'll be back. I don't think if I don't think I have anything special to do tomorrow. So
no, you give me a schedule. Don't give me that I'm going to get cigarettes or milk and shit. No, what do you want to do?
Hold on, look. I understand. I'm sitting up here. Like I said, I was gonna come here talking about Wade, right? And then because I'm such a genius, I was able to inculcate my defensive Pippen while I'm talking about Wade, right?
Now, would you please stop standing in the mirror while you're rubbing the cock, complimenting yourself, please? Can you stop that? No, I called you up because you're one of those real knowledgeable individuals that we like to debate with. I've been calling you up for 3 streams now, and this is the I was glad that you came on here.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I came on too, man. I wish I could do it more. I'm an old man, man. I'm not young and spry like y'all. I'm surprised I'm up this. I get gonna eat and then take a shower.
Well, drink your Metamucil and take your ass to sleep. Then, if you talking about how old you are.
Hey, man. Like I said, I gotta do what I gotta do, man. But when I get a chance, man, and I hear y'all talking, especially you, Martavius, I'm like, oh, this brother, man, this dude, and I'm listening. I'm like, oh, this dude. Yeah, you make me gotta come up here and I gotta straighten you out, bro. It's all love, but I gotta straighten you out. I gotta help you out.
That's funny, Kenneth, because as many times you've been on here, you've never straightened me out. So that means, are you a failure or are you successful? Oh, that's right. You're the Scottie Pippen of straighten me out. So yes, you're doing a fantastic job.
Look, that's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. But let me tell you, look, Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, it's only gonna be a matter of time. Eventually, your name is going to be Martavius Pippen. Marshall.
Absolutely not, because I take the last shots and I hit them.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
cry and don't go into the game. I don't
All
run
right,
away
so-
from the smoke. I don't point at my shoes and asking Kenneth to come here. I stand up on my own 2 goddamn feet. So I can never be Pippen. And guess what? My wife ain't fucking my best friend's son either.
Oh,
That's a checkmate. And guess what? Can you draw 4 on the way out?
Low right there. That's a low blow right there. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you know, hey,
Whoa, that's tough, man. That's tough.
that's what
Like I say, man, you gotta be
Much
listening.
information right there.
He really dug deep right there.
well,
But
hey, you got my number.
got
Get in contact with me. T Price, thank you. Know your boy, thank
thanks,
you.
bro.
Dion, thank you, man. We'll do this again. Get some rest, T Price. Thank you again.
All right. Salute to everybody in the chat. I don't want to forget nobody. Salute to Tony. Salute to Rap God. Salute to Daniel. Shout out to Eternal Basketball Family. Shout out to Dion, Real LT. Shout out to Kenneth. And shout out to Mike Miller. And shout out to Love and Aries. All right, y'all. I gotta go work in the morning. I'll holler at y'all in the morning. Peace. Tomorrow
All right, man.
sometime. All right, now. Peace.
Thank
Yes, sir. Always.